Welcome to Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, episode number 3. We are going to basically dive right in. Last time, the party got into a whole bunch of fights. Some they knew about, legitimately were well aware of things like Guardian is blocking people from getting there. And then we're surprised when they fought the Guardian.
There was a hallway that I assumed existed in between us and the Guardian.
I want to point
out. Don't know why.
I want to point out.
Don't know why.
Yeah, I never illustrated that.
I said assumed
that there was a hallway.
Nope.
So
you guys just
there was definitely a hallway.
Yeah, there was a non-existent hallway which led to a fight. Several fights. More importantly, the party all leveled up to level 2, and they fixed the issue in the Seagrow Caves and got the Myconids back in order, and got stuff going with the crafting of and their local crafter Tarek, who uses the mushrooms to make healing potions, back on track. So we're good there. They went back to Dragon's Rest. They rested, and now the next day here we are going to, it sounds like anyway, unless there's anything going on, attempt to deal with something that is causing, or has caused, multiple shipwrecks recently on the northern side of the island. Let's say it's the northern, I was right, side of the island. Potentially could be an issue for them when they go to leave, if they don't deal with it. So they've already fought a giant octopus and dragons made out of smoke. So who knows what awaits them were they to head there. So I'll leave it to all of you. Where would you like to go? Or how do you want to handle this?
Well, before we set out, I wanted to take some time to utilize my leatherworkers tools to create a saddle for Twiggy and her spider.
Sure.
And then I was also thinking, guys, when we were, the other day when we were fighting a whole bunch, it was yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember. I was there. You guys were all there.
We remember.
Cool. The spider wasn't there yet.
There.
Hi. And then I waved. When we were fighting those, the guys, the little ones, the kobolds, when we were fighting those kobolds.
The lizard guys.
The kobold guys. They mentioned something.
For Spark Render!
Yeah, for Spark Render. So I was wondering if you guys, while I'm trying to make this while I'm trying to make this saddle for Twiggy and her, does your spider friend have a name yet?
No.
Cool. Do you guys want to maybe try and talk to some of the kobolds here and see if Spark Render rings any bells?
Yeah, I suppose that's a good idea.
You want me to go kick down some doors, get some information out of these fools?
I actually don't know if they have doors. It might just be tent flaps.
Kick down the flaps.
I'll kick down the flaps.
Right,
don't worry. I'll get these guys to talk.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll do what I gotta do.
Oh God, I might have. This is great. Yeah, whatever.
This is what you asked for.
It was a. Yeah. I guess
Look,
it is.
You want me to shake some people down? I'll shake some people down.
Make sure no one gets harmed in the line of questions.
I just feel like this was a lot of pressure. It's just like I thought I had, and now we're talking about it's like my idea, and my fault, and if it goes wrong, but if it goes right,
we're professionals. Don't worry about it.
Cool. So I'll make this saddle. When you guys are done, I'll be here.
Do you have leather?
I don't.
We skinned the kobolds.
That's disturbing.
I don't.
It's like a snake skin boot. Because
we
they're like
skinned
lizards, so they
the
got
fire
scales, right?
snake.
Except the part where they're sentient, living creatures.
Yeah, but we killed them.
Yeah, so okay, sure. Are we?
My bugs ate some. Well, no, my bugs ate them technically.
Yeah,
you already established that.
We already established that it happened. But it could have happened.
It didn't. It
Didn't.
didn't happen.
We're gonna. I would like to find a cave that has a tent flap.
Wait, a cave?
Yeah, like one of the door flaps that you guys were just talking about. And then he's gonna kick in.
Those were purely hypothetical.
They didn't have door flaps. They were just open holes in the wall.
Hide.
Guess they're just making up flaps.
They were hypothetical flaps!
Brooke. You ready? I think it's time to take the tapestries.
Tony.
Those are not
All right,
leather
boss.
flaps. This is a terrible idea.
You want me to
I hate
take
all
some
of this.
tapestry?
They don't work as leather. They are linen cloth material.
I don't have any kind of tools.
Not
for
like
that.
You're not a tailor.
I am not a tailor. I have cook's utensils, so I can cook the tapestries. I have leatherworkings tools, so that's not helpful. I have smith tools and thieves tools.
All right. Let's all go back to the craft dude and see if he has leather.
I mean, I could shake down some of these kobolds for some leather too, if you want. Get a little information, get a little leather. We get. Everything we need.
I'd be willing to pay them for the leather.
I know it's like a small village.
No payment needed.
Like a center, like a square, where most people would be about.
No, you are very aware of the layout.
I remember we came in and there was a cliff.
Yeah, it was basically you walked up a cliff face, along the side, and there were holes in the wall. And then when you come around, there's like a little thing where they can lower stuff down to the water. There's a little kitchen. There's a little library, and then there's the open air temple.
Hey, library books. Generally, they have some leather on them.
Again, I don't really want to start a lot of shit. You know what?
Where are we right now?
What?
Where are we?
You're the one who wanted to build this thing.
Yeah, but it was one of those things where if you had the stuff, I would do it. But I don't really need to tear down this island in order to get the leather. And then I was gonna.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. There's not a lot of place here.
I'm gonna go find a person.
Sure.
Who's the closest thing I can talk to?
There is a kobold that's close to
Excuse me.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Aga.
Alright. Aga, I'm alone with you.
Good, I have no patience for nonsense.
You got any do you have any leather?
Just spools of leather?
I don't know, stuff that's leather that we can make stuff out of. We'll pay you for it. Or do you know somebody who has leather? That would also be great. Also, do you know what spark render means? Throwing a lot at you, sorry, bud.
Yeah, no, that is a lot. I appreciate your no-nonsense approach, though.
Yep.
I feel like I'm very indifferent towards you, though.
That's fair. I'm indifferent towards you. Genevieve likes you, though. Giant millipede on me.
Oh, okay. Got it. Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I would talk to Mila. Because Mila's the tinkerer here. And has that one whole room that's just full of crates.
Oh.
That you guys definitely talked about at one point.
I remember those crates.
Yes.
Okay.
I was eyeing up those crates when we came in.
Is Mila there now? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, okay,
You
that's
go
fair.
find out.
That's fair.
It's literally right there.
Yeah.
I don't like going outside because I'm sunlight sensitive, and it's the daytime. And all of us are sunlight sensitive because we're kobolds, and that's a thing. Sun hurts our eyes.
Well, maybe you should get better eyes then.
I'll work on that.
It's gonna be a joke about the kobolds we fought in daylight, but never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna say as a general rule of thumb, it's good to not go up to people and be like, oh, last time we saw people that look like you, we killed them all.
Yeah, that's why I was
General
saying
rule
Yeah,
of
but
thumb.
are we gonna ask
I
about
think
the
it
big
sends a
dragon or
good
not?
message.
Wait, do you know what
it
spark
sends
render
a very
means?
specific message, yeah.
Have you heard of spark render?
I have not.
Alright, cool. Thanks for your time, bud.
You were
Sure.
incredibly boring.
You were incredibly insensitive.
Yep. I ain't gonna deny that.
Wow, this was actually kind of good. This was like a good interaction.
Yeah?
That was kind of nice.
Well, we'll leave you to your,
Oh, I thought we already walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
We'll
too boring
leave
to
you.
stay.
No.
To
It
your
already happened. It already happened. Yeah. Usually when people want to be left alone, you don't have to say hey, I'm going to leave you alone now. You just do it. They appreciate it.
Weird.
No, not at all. No, that's what they want.
I just walk away as you're talking.
Thank you. And then at this point, a little tiny sheet ghost this big flies up. That's what my homunculus looks like.
Okay.
So
She goes!
it's just like this tiny little like robot like
Love it.
frame draped over with a tiny sheet ghost with a little shoe polish for eyes. And it just floats up.
Oh, not more ghosts.
Oh, no. This isn't a ghost. This is a robot.
Then why does it look like a ghost?
I made him look like a ghost.
Why?
Because it seemed on brand.
Does he blend in with the other ghosts that
You're
you see?
storm themed.
No, for us. You were talking to ghosts all day yesterday.
That's true.
She's covered in ghosts.
I'm covered in bugs.
Ghost the bugs.
And live ones.
Well, a little both.
Uh-huh.
I
That's
got a
comforting that my
question
friends hang
though.
around
Do
after
robots
they die.
have ghosts?
Oh, if we kill it, will it turn into a ghost?
No,
That's
I'll
a
just, I'll
philosophical
build a gnome.
question. Maybe you should ponder on that for a while there,
I'll
Tony.
think about that one.
Tony, that was so deep. Do robots have ghosts?
Like, I don't know.
I don't either. And
I-
I make robots.
I don't
Am
know
I
much
making
about these
ghosts?
machines and whatnot. That's not my kind of
I mean, you
thing.
made that ghost.
I mean,
You probably made some of the ghosts that are around me.
But that was more from accidental murder. That weird noise I made.
nah, I saw you purposely stomp that one you didn't like.
Little Timmy.
I
He
mean, to
wasn't
be
Timmy, it
fair,
was Cornelius, and he started it.
he did bite Atmos.
And while
Cornelius
bite
Jr.
and
learned
sin.
from your elders.
So yeah, I guess we'll go over to Micah.
Milo.
I was
Milo.
very close.
Go bust some crates.
Okay. Ma'am, excuse me. Mila? I'm looking for a Mila. Is there a Mila here?
She says, I am Milo.
Hi!
We've met before.
Wait, yes. Hi. She's
So,
a winged kobold, to give you a frame.
Oh, yes.
But her wings are kind of like tattered, like holes forming them.
I've heard that you are the local tinker. I tinker too. So, if you, I was just wondering if you had any like leather scraps or anything that I could utilize in. I want to make a saddle for that big spider.
Well, I do have all these crates.
Are they filled with
Yeah,
leather?
what's in these crates?
They are filled with junk and tools. If I had to quantify them as such.
Can I look through your junk?
Sure.
That's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a bit of an inappropriate question, don't you think? You're being a little forward there.
I got an affirmative. So, like, I don't know a lot about social interaction, as you guys have noticed, but like, usually if I ask permission for something and then they say it's okay, then I assume that the question was okay because the answer was
All right,
this
all right,
question
all
is
right,
okay.
all right.
I mean, as long as it's cool with her.
Right?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
You
Yeah, I
dive
started,
into that
Looking
junk.
for leather
I-
belts.
I'm gonna-
Leather scraps.
Can I do an investigate?
Bags.
I would like to investigate her junk.
Go ahead. Give me an investigation.
Investigate that junk.
That is
Mr. Sherlock.
that is a 20. Oh no, investigate. That's 6. 27 to investigate this junk.
You have thoroughly investigated the junk. You will find approximately 4 leather belts
I can make this work.
that are like cobalt sized.
Yeah.
Which,
Yes,
I can
our
make this work.
size.
yeah, I know. No, they're cobalt sized because they're for kobolds. But I guess they're the same size as you, so it all works out in the long
We can make that work.
run.
We could like sew a pillow that I could sit on, and then you take the straps and we can strap it around the bottom of the spider.
Yeah, I was gonna look for any like disused chair. Actually, no. So can I
Some of
just
the
have
harness
the?
my legs would be great, so I can spider climb with them.
Don't worry, I got this.
Okay, cool.
Can I also have the lid of like the tops of like 2 of these crates?
Sure.
Cool. So I'm gonna take like part of the crate and like knock it down so I got a little square, and then I'm gonna take some of my let's see what we got in the old inventory here. I'm gonna take some just clothes, just looking for clothes.
Got some moss.
Ooh, yeah. I got a 2-person tent. So
Hey!
I'm going to
Probably enough fabric to make a tent or make a saddle. But sure.
yeah. So I'm gonna use the canvas from the tent, some stuffing to make a padded seat, and then these cobalt-side leather belts to make a saddle for Twiggy so she can stay on her mount upside down.
Sure.
Yay.
Make a leather workers tools check.
I'm going to guidance myself, and I'm going to use my wrench of variable size, which gives me a +2 to my artisanal tools check.
Yeah, fair.
19 plus, I'm assuming intelligence?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alright, so that's 19 plus 6 is 25 plus 2, 27.
Yeah, it takes some time, but you feel like you've made probably about as best as you could make of a spider saddle out of a tent and some belts.
Crushed it!
Thank you.
No problem. I feel like this will really add. Also,
Big hug.
Howard, big hug back.
Tiny little hugs.
Don't like that part. Don't like that part.
You knew what you were getting into.
Yep.
I'm not my spider.
All right. So now that we got, okay, this is Boo. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm not saying hi to a robot.
It's okay. They're allowed their opinions.
Get their beef on this head. They can be friends.
I hate that noise.
It's the noise it makes. I don't know. I can change it tomorrow. Oh no! This is. Thank you. When we keep that by me.
Which one is you?
So one of the trinkets I got was a mechanical bird that, when wound, lets out a dragon's roar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that mechanism out of the mechanical bird and put it in Boo, so Boo can make a dragon roar.
Okay.
In addition to that.
Yes, it has two noises, and big dragon roar.
Okay.
All right, now I'm ready to
Destroy
go to
that
the
thing.
boat. If you guys want to go boating.
I thought we were gonna ask about the.
Oh, you know something about spark render?
And she
You know
was.
what that means?
Yeah. It's a
Is
blue
it-
dragon.
He's what?
What?
Blue dragon.
The blue, like the
A blue dragon.
A blue dragon.
A
yes.
blue dragon.
Spark Render is a blue dragon.
Yeah.
Just any blue dragon?
No, he's
Oh,
like
like-
around here.
like
On like this
specific.
island. Yeah, my brothers are
Ah.
jerks. They like him, so they go follow him now.
He's on this island.
Around, yeah. I don't know where. But yeah,
Okay.
they defected from, so like, they're jerks. They're Mech and Min, in case you come across them. I don't like them. They follow Spark Render now. And I'm
We
like,
don't
this
like
is
them.
very,
Got
just
it.
like a chill place.
Yeah.
My wings got all messed up. Elder Renara fixed my wings. So now I'm like, I'm in your pocket, lady, whatever you need. And that
Oh, I don't
mostly
need
just means, not you, never mind. So now I just futz about with alchemy and whatever other stuff I can come up with. So anyway, yeah, Blue Dragon.
Alright. Do you know like where on the island it lives?
Not here.
That's great. That's great for us.
It is great for me.
That's great for you.
To like,
Okay.
watch out.
So,
Yeah,
what's in it for us if we make this little dragon problem disappear?
Well, I mean, it doesn't affect me at all. So, you can fight a dragon, which seems like someone of your stature you would be able to check off. Fought and maybe in a great turn of events beat a dragon, which is, who can say they've done that? Not me.
Not me.
I mean,
it's
if
on
you're
the old
like
bucket list.
well, I figure if you look like a bouncery type, I mean, if you're looking at a checklist
True.
of like, who am I gonna hire for my bouncer / security guard, and you're like, guy 1 is a guy 2 is a guy who beat a dragon. Dragon guy
Hey,
wins.
he's already got a job.
I do have a bit of a reputation already, but I'm always looking to add to the resume.
I respect that, Tony.
I feel like defeating a dragon is probably something that we could add to our resume at one point, but I feel like we could find a more lucrative dragon to fight, right?
I mean, also dragons typically money hoards are a thing that dragons
I
have.
We
mean,
could talk about it.
I
So,
speak
like-
Draconic. Maybe I could convince this dragon to straight deal.
I also speak Draconic. Maybe I could stay out of your way.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let the boss do the talking on this one.
Especially the dragons, because I hear that they can sense a weakness and they don't like it. And they're like, that's weak, I don't like it. And then you have me and all the backtracking and all the things that I say and all the things that I don't say, all the things I shouldn't say, but I do. You know?
Like what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Are you good at like jumping out of the way of lightning?
Because honestly, of the things that I'm good at, jumping out of the way of lightning's one of the better ones. Because even if it does hit, it doesn't hit me as hard as it would hit others.
So it sounds like you're all set.
Okay,
That's
cool.
your biggest thing. Jump out of the way of lightning.
Cool. Either way, I do think we should try and take care of this whole ship thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
So in case we don't want to fight the dragon, that there's a way to get off the island, right?
Yeah.
Ted, as far as the geography, where we are, where everything is, does it make more sense for us to try and go over land or try and get like some kind of like rowboat or something to get out to this wreck?
It could really go either way. There's kind of like, because where you are is on the more northern part of the main island, right, like here. And this is where the wreck is up here. So there's like a little archipelago of islands that kind of leads there. You could probably kind of island hop per se, or you could just get a boat and row. Whatever's causing shipwrecks is causing major big boats to wreck. Maybe a rowboat will be fine. Maybe not. Boat at your own risk.
Cool.
Either way, I could just fly off.
Fair. Soaking boo.
That's something.
I grabbed my spider.
If you died, though, I ain't taking care of that thing.
Oh no! It's magic. It's animated by my magic. So if I die, it dies.
Oh, good to know.
And this big spider of yours perhaps crafts some sort of bridge made of webbing.
Spider friend, can you?
I don't think the spider has web.
Is there like a mechanic for webbing?
If that particular spider can shoot webs, then yes. But I think the spider.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, is shooting webs like something that it would say?
If that spider has it, but I think the spider you have is better than most spiders. But its unique ability is that it doesn't shoot webs.
Yeah.
So
you have damage resistances.
I
think it can climb on webs.
It can. It's got web walker.
But it can't make
climb
it
a lot of stuff.
It's like it's like a trap.
Web sense.
Spider.
So
I mean, does anyone have rope?
I actually do have some rope.
I mean, I could just fly across the island. We can tie a rope. You guys can climb across the rope.
Yeah.
What are you tying it to?
Trees?
You don't even know what it looks like. It might all be like 5-foot hops from island to island. It might be perfectly placed. Maybe. Or it might be like
I guess we should go
30 foot exactly with a nice strong tree on both sides. You get to shimmy across. There's only one way
we gotta go there to find out. Okay, so what might we need to get around this? Can you build a boat?
You could just use a boat.
We could just get a boat.
Just get a boat.
There are boats. There's a harbor.
I didn't know if we had to like walk to a place and then use a boat with islands.
No. We could just hop on a boat and then take it over there, and then no matter what it looks like, we have a boat. So then we're good.
Cool.
Right?
I think so.
Yeah. Can the boat fit
everybody?
4 creatures?
Sure.
We are very small.
I was gonna say, like, you can fly, but we need the spider room.
Yeah, I could just.
I'm gonna say that this boat is adequate to do that.
Sweet. So yeah, I guess because also like last time I dove into the water, I got instantly like maybe a boat.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so you guys you're gonna use the rowboat that you came in here on to row around the side of the island to make your way towards the shipwreck. Okay.
I will cast Detect Magic as a ritual on the way.
Okay. It's gonna take longer than 10 minutes to get there.
I will do it twice.
It is approximately 3 miles.
Cool.
So it'll be it's you're in a boat. It doesn't matter if you're running a rowboat. So I guess wind could come into play. Let's find out. Wind is actually going to the northwest, which is right where you want it to go for the waves to sort of aid you in your movement. So all things considered, it's not too difficult. So you guys continue to row north towards this sort of shipwreck area. It was described to you by Varnoth, the woman who kind of cares to the temple. So, you guys will use, you're going to use the rowboat that you came in here on to row around the side of the island to make your way towards the shipwreck. Okay. So you guys continue to row north towards this sort of shipwreck area. It was described to you by Varnoth, the woman who kind of cares to the temple. So It says it takes about an hour and 40 minutes to get there.
Cool.
So, waves lap against a derelict ship lodged against a ridge of rocks and enormous dragon bones. A faint odor of rot wafts on the sea air, along with the sound of screeching seagulls and the roar of the surf. A tangled mess of tattered sails and rigging hangs off the starboard side of the main deck, offering one possible way to climb aboard. At the stern, you make out a gaping hole in the hull beneath the waterline.
I'm gonna send Boo over. Do a quick perception check on the deck. See if there's anything alive or moving.
Guidance to Boo.
Boo!
Sure.
Sounds an awful lot like that, what was it, the mushrooms?
Oh,
That's the octopus.
Sounded
The
exactly
octopus.
like
Yes.
that.
Oh, I
It
gotta
was
make-
so traumatic to him being killed by the octopus that he
Manifested.
Yeah.
he built
Yeah.
his homunculi
To
to
make
sound
that
exactly
same
like
I
noise.
like it. I got
That's
stuff.
how memorable my NPC monsters are.
24.
24. All right. So I will just give you what the main deck looks like as per this description. The moldering wood of the deck is slick with algae and seawater. Amid the tangle of rigging, splintered railings, and stray seaweed, you spot boots, bones, and a bit of gore that seem considerably more recent than the wreck of the ship. Stairs lead to upper decks at fore and aft, and doors lead into cabins under those decks. The main mast remains intact and mostly upright, topped with a crow's nest overflowing with debris. A staircase near the mast and a large hatch on the port side both lead down into the hold.
Alright. So, where do we go first?
Right now, you are still floating in a rowboat.
Oh, yeah. Where do we go first?
So, as far as ways to
So
get
the-
onto the boat, there is the kind of cargo rope ladder mix of rigging that you could use to climb up to the area that Boo just looked at, or a big hole in the hull underneath the waterline.
Sweet.
I'd rather go up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
want
don't
to take
wanna
a
go
dip
on the
right
water.
now. I say we climb up and then make our way into the holds below.
Before I forget, and then I'm gonna, with one of my infusions, I made goggles of night, so you can see below
Ah,
decks.
sweet.
Because we all have dark vision, right?
I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think fairies have dark vision.
Thanks.
Probably.
That is the thing that we'll find out in a sec if it comes up.
I
So,
will say that I have left my land-dwelling bugs back at the temple
okay,
to be safe, and I have brought only my water bugs.
okay. Only the water bugs. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm the money player.
Sure, of course. Got it. All right, so you guys climb up onto the main deck. It's not too difficult. There's enough ropes and kind of tattered bits for you to be able to climb up with no issue. You make it on to the deck, and as I just described, is what you see here. So, frame of reference, you guys are on, again, the sort of main deck. You have the upper deck, which would be kind of, yep, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a staircase in the middle, which goes down.
And you said there was, like, visceral or something?
I did say
On
there
the
was
deck?
viscera, yes. Amid the tangle of rigging, splintered railings, and stray seaweed, you spot boots, bones, and bits of gore.
Let's
I was
start
gonna
to
say,
go
I would
there.
like to
Yeah.
investigate that to see if I can find the source of its demise.
I just
Okay.
want to see if there's anything good.
Guidance.
What's that, default?
Can I use nature instead of investigation?
It's only a
What
10.
are you trying to find out?
Like, what did this to the, like, how did the viscera become viscera? Was it like an animal attack, a sea creature attack? Did it just get messed up amongst the debris, etc.?
Sure. I feel like that falls more in the line of medicine checks.
Okay, I can do medicine.
Okay, let's go medicine then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do I have something that gives me advantage on medicine?
Fun fact, fairies do not have dark vision.
Oh, interesting.
I think because
I guess
of the
when you're
type
in,
of
like,
halfling you are,
the
you get plus
Feywild.
a D4.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like
I know
whatever.
I get
Yeah.
something.
Who knows if it's even
When you
night
make a
there all the
medicine
time.
check
Might
or
not
an
even
ability
be.
check using an herbalism kit, you can roll a d4.
I mean, I can instantly light or snuff a candle.
So, I mean, really, who needs dark vision?
Exactly.
That makes sense to me.
18.
Okay.
Medicine.
And you were attempting to just figure out what caused the.
Yeah, like was it the crashing?
It does
of
not
the wreck?
appear to be. No, because this crash here, this particular boat that you are on is the Compass Rose is the name of the boat. And you were kind of pointed to this specific wreck, if I recall, by Elder Runara, who told you specifically this is probably the one you'd want to take a look at. And it's an older wreck. She said it was considerably older. So no, there's no way that this viscera here could have been as part of the wreck that caused this thing to crash.
So something.
It's
fresh.
fresher.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Would I have been able to ascertain if it was like?
Well, it's here on the boat.
Yeah,
So unlikely that it's some sort of water-based thing. This is pretty high up. This is not like a shark.
Seem like does it seem like a natural like visceral decay, or since you have a detect magic up?
I do.
Yeah.
It's not magical.
Okay.
It is.
Can I sense how fresh?
No, because it's on the water and there's the salt and sea spray, so it's kind of hard to tell. So I will, again, there is a rope ladder that runs up to the crow's nest up top. And it does is kind of swaying because you're kind of like tilted. So, but the rope ladder seems to be, at least from initial inspection, seems to be, sturdy enough.
I'll just fly up there.
That works too. All right, so you fly up. The crow's nest up there at the top is filled with stuff. It has like wood shavings, dried grass, canvas from the sails of the ship, but there are also bone bits, tufts of hair, various shiny looking baubles and things, all contained within this sort of just bucket.
Can I take the baubles?
Yeah, if you kind of take some time and sift through it, you actually come across a gold bracelet that's in there. It's worth about 25 gold pieces. A singular hoop earring worth 25 gold pieces. I don't know if anybody's writing this down.
Flaggy's got it.
Cool.
One earring?
One hoop earring, gold hoop earring worth 25 gold. Gold bracelet worth 25 gold. 2 small tiger eye gemstones worth 10 gold. And one...
Each?
Each, yes. And 1 bloodstone gem worth 50 gold pieces. That appears to be all that is present, excuse me, on or in this sort of crow's nest area.
Alright. Can I take one of the bones and turn it into a torch?
Yeah.
Nice! That's fun.
Wraps the
Also,
Yes.
Very on brand.
from up here.
Gotta stay true to the aesthetic.
It's working.
From what you can see from up here too, it doesn't appear. Again, you're up high, so you're not really looking with like true like up close inspection. But the sort of upper decks of the ship, you don't really see anything of interest. Again, from up high, you can see that the sort of the quarter deck in the back, kind of closest to me, has the actual, the helm, as it were. Whereas this sort of the foredeck doesn't really have much of anything on it at all. And then obviously you have your staircase that leads below.
I feel like we're gonna have to go underneath.
I think we gotta go down below, see what's going on underneath.
I know.
That's...
You wanna send your boo down below? Will it work down there? Is that underwater? Like in the hull of the ship? There was like the big hole that we could see from the outside. So obviously it's flooded somewhat.
Correct.
Looking down the staircase from the deck though, like can we see like reflection? Like is it filled with water like that area?
There,
or is that
you
one
can
clean?
see when you look kind of down that there is water, but there's a staircase that continues further down.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like there is kind of water in this area, but you don't see like kind of light shining in from the gaping hole here.
And it's
So
not, like,
there's
submerged.
two decks, so
Okay.
it seems like the outside hole is on the lowest of the decks, whereas there is a middle deck kind of between the two.
That is just slightly flooded. So it
Mhm.
seems. Okay. You
Alright,
guys
well.
want Tony?
I'll take the lead on this one.
Yeah, I think
You wanna-
See
we're
what's
not
going
gonna
on
figure
down there.
anything out just
No.
standing up here.
Absolutely not.
Or
No sense
floating up here.
falling about.
I guess.
Guidance.
Okay, so you guys descend.
Just for whatever might happen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright.
I didn't specify. That was on me. There is the upper deck areas that we talked about, but there are, I forgot to mention, or maybe it wasn't clear, but there are 4 doors on the main deck that that are shut.
So there are,
4
like,
sort of
rooms
cabins,
off.
on
Oh.
the deck.
Oh, I want to look at the
Okay.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys wanna each take one?
Yeah, but before we do, I have this idea. So I'm gonna take 4 just like normal ass like pitons, like from my explorer's kit, and I'm going to imbue them all.
Finally, some doors.
Oh, Tony wants to kick down all the doors.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely that. So I'm gonna give each of you a piton that glows in a 5-foot radius with light. In case something comes up and one of us needs to see and we're down below, this way we don't have to take time lighting torches and stuff like that. We
But
can
I
all
don't
just
took the effort to make this torch.
Oh no, I'm talking about if we're underwater and then the torch doesn't work because it's wet, and then and you also want to kill things, this might help
fine.
you see them.
I tossed
So,
the
yeah.
torch overboard.
Appreciate it.
No! Oh, ooh, go get that torch. It was cool.
All right, so you have 4.
They can't help them.
You have 4
Different.
different doors here on this main deck.
Tony is gonna go kick them all in.
Okay, so we'll start. We'll go in order with this one here, which will be the back left. So, actually, I lied. Make me a strength check. We have a strength check here.
All right.
Do you get advantage because of your magic boots?
Yes, guys.
It does get advantage on kicking down doors. Yes.
Hell
Or-
yeah.
Wait, no, it gets proficiency
Gotcha.
on kicking down
Which ain't
doors.
bad.
So that's +2.
Yeah, so strength check.
Ooh.
That's a 1.
Well, it's not an automatic failure. We're not playing with playtest rules, so
Let's roll the d4. So you get 3. So that's 9.
ooh. Wait, that was with the +2 from the
Yeah.
proficiency?
And the guidance, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bang! Door doesn't open.
I go over and check the handle.
The handle jiggles, but it's stuck.
I don't have any other ideas.
Is there a window or is it just a solid wood door?
I
It
was
is
going to
just
let
a
Tony
solid
take another crack at it
door,
before
yeah.
I went and picked the lock.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so Atmos straight on pretends like he didn't notice that Tony kicked the door once. He's just looking out. He's like, all right, so I guess it's time to kick the door down. Let's do it.
Hold on. I got this. Tony
You got
cracks
this,
his
Tony.
knuckles.
Oh, it's so loud.
Cracks the old neck.
He
Intimidating.
was just finding his aim before.
I don't know what you're talking about before.
This is the moment. Oh, wait,
11.
That is enough.
Yay!
You feel as though some sort of rotten wooden bar across the door from the other side splinters open as you kick in this door. The door crashes open to reveal 2 drowned sailors in a cabin that must have once been luxurious. A bookcase, half collapsed, holds waterlogged and disintegrating books and scrolls. The polished wood desk leans awkwardly on 3 legs, It has an ornate compass set in its center. The bed is covered in rotting bedding and sags in the middle. A jagged hole gapes in the floor beside the bed.
Can I mage hand and grab the compass?
You start sending in your mage hand, and then two sailors animate and attack you as they are zombies.
Who could have seen this coming?
And from behind the door is a third zombie.
That's a shocking twist!
Well, it hadn't even gotten hit by the door.
It splintered because Tony's so strong.
Oh.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Splintered.
Oh, yeah. That is a
upsetting.
22.
12.
That's gonna be a good 8.
10.
Okay, Brooke, you're up first. You got 3 zombies.
Alright. So I'm guessing the one by the door is the closest.
It would be the closest,
Yeah,
yes.
so I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the closest zombie then.
All right, Eldritch Blast on. Define this zombie for me.
So this zombie, he's got 2 peg legs somehow.
Oh, 2 peg leg.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's standing up perfectly straight. No one really understands.
Classic.
Yeah.
It's impressive given all the water loss.
Yeah.
Quality workmanship here.
Really
Quality
quite
peg
beautiful.
legs.
Yeah.
Really survived the test of time.
Pressure treated peg legs. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm guessing a 25 hits.
Oh yes. That does
Good guess.
Quite so.
Alright. 7 plus 5, that is a 12.
12 points of Eldritch Blast damage to old peg leg here. And he weathers it. Seemingly these peg legs are just so strong. Does not fall over.
Those are really quality wood.
Yeah, I know. Tony, you should probably take
I
these.
kind of want them.
What kind of wood they are?
I kind of want them.
Yeah.
We'll take them after this.
Seems like it's made out of teak, just like the ship. So waterproof. It's great. The ship stands the test of time.
Incredible.
So many times.
So, Tony,
All right.
you have 3. You have one with 2 peg legs and 2 undetermined zombies at the moment.
Tony's gonna take his axe and try and take old Peg Legs' head off.
All right, let's
He
see
to
it.
try to take his pegs off.
No,
Take him down a peg.
The peg.
Yeah.
Delightful. I was like, come on, Teddy. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it for that one.
Yeah. 24.
Cool flick.
That's gonna do it. I think.
Yes, that absolutely will. So that, since you are unfamiliar, is an inspiration card that can be used like traditional inspiration just for a reroll. There's a numerical value on it, like a +1, +2, +3 on it that can be used for that, or it can be used for whatever its special ability is at the bottom.
Oh, nice.
So, one of the 3 options.
The appropriate
So yes, you hit definitely. What would you?
Yes. All right. Let's roll my damage. 10.
Well, it had 10 hit points. So I have to make a Constitution saving throw for my zombie, and it fails, so it is dead. All peg legs taken down a peg indeed. Amos, 2 left.
All right. I think they're waterline. Oh, all right. Cool. So I am going to, from back here, I'm going to send Boo in
Okay.
to one of the unassailed.
Well, tell me, which one? What is he?
Oh!
You have to determine.
Sorry.
Yeah, what does he look like?
This one has 2 eye patches.
Seems
A
okay.
theme happening
Yeah.
in
2
this
eye patch.
cabin.
2 eye patches.
All right.
Well, that's
Okay.
one,
Eye
too.
patch.
Okay.
So Boo is going to
I
use
have the next
his reaction to deliver my shocking grasp spell.
Okay. All right.
Does a oof, that's not great. 12. Does a 12 hit?
Yes.
Sweet.
It is an armor class at 8.
8 damage, max damage with my shocking grasp.
8 points of damage. All right.
And now Boo is going to fly up and shoot it
Okay.
with its.
got a
Where are you
gun.
at?
You didn't know that. He's packing this little ghost.
Extras, that's where he is.
When he's hiding under them sheets.
So he shoots a little force blast out of like a little scorpion tail comes out from the sheet ghost and like shoots underneath him. So that's a +4 to hit. Does a 6 hit?
No, it
Ah, then he misses.
Oh, boo.
And then he flies out of the room, so he's spotting me.
Try,
Alright.
guy.
He just leaves.
Quick.
He's
I
so
would like to
shitty.
shoot at the third zombie.
Okay.
2 hook hands.
Two Alright.
Cool. Not you. You're rolling that.
It's going to develop a whole new dynamic where nobody focuses down the targets because they're just too busy trying to name it.
I want to name
I
it.
want to name it.
That's fine. That's a weird thing we'll
So
start
that's
doing now.
gonna be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Cool. They are undead, not humanoid.
They are undead.
Just make sure I remember from last time. So that is going to be a 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay.
And then Spider Flynn! Charge!
All
I'm
right.
gonna have it scuttle in
Yeah, as your bonus action, sure, and have your
and
spider
have it
attack.
attack.
All right, let's see.
Yeah. Ooh!
That's a hit.
Yeah, I'm like 17 on the die.
Yeah, dude, well, that's good.
Cool. So then it is you
All right, what do we got?
plus. It's not great, but it's fine. 5 points of damage.
Okay, 5 points of damage to the 2 hook hand. All right. So now we got 2 eye patch and 2 hook hands. 2 eye patch will attack, I guess, Tony. He's the closest in the room. So, oh, that's nope. He's gonna miss. 2 hook hands is gonna attack your spider. It's right there. That is a 15 to hit. All right, wow.
That's a heavy armored spider.
Yeah.
Well, because its normal AC on here is 15, but then according to your rules, I get to add my thing to it, right?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
is the thing. All right, Brooke, you have 2 eye patches.
Spider
2 hook
tail.
hands.
Arachnid.
Doesn't have a lot of HP, but it's hard to hit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack 2 eye patches with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, let's see it.
So that is a 26.
26 definitely hits.
Ooh, 15.
Well, he had 14 hit points, so he gets a 10, so he does not come back either. All right. Tony, you're left with 2 hook hands.
Mhm. With his axe in 2 hands, Tony's gonna try and hack off them hook hands.
All right.
10 is 10 hit.
10 does hit.
Yes.
You're only looking for 8.
And that is 10 points of damage.
All right, and he had 5 hit points, and he gets a 7. So you have defeated all of the doubled up zombies contained in this seemingly once ornate captain's quarters.
Did any of them... Wait, this was the captain's quarters you said?
I did say that.
Is there a fancy captain's hat anywhere? It's probably gross and moldy at this point, but like...
I like to imagine that 2
I
eye
mean,
patches
you're
was
kind
the
of
captain.
Oh,
gross.
exactly!
Mhm.
I feel like that fits the aesthetic.
Why don't you make me a perception check?
Okay.
There's gotta be something of
I
value
can't
in
roll
here
that.
at least.
Yeah.
Guidance! 24.
All right, looking around the room, 2 small drawers within the desk will have a pouch containing 50 gold pieces.
Ooh, okay.
There is a set of cartographer's tools, a regular old dagger, and the compass set that you pulled out of the desk is worth 25 gold pieces.
Cool.
And there is a musty, soggy, and gross and moldy captain's hat.
It's like the saddest looking feather hanging off of it. I think this really pulls my look together, guys.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Can I have the cartographer set?
Sure.
Another skill to the repertoire.
All right.
I'm keeping it coming.
So that was door number 1.
Oh, yeah.
On to the next one.
Door number 2.
Door number
Okay.
2!
Let's find out what's behind old door number 2. Uh, 13.
This one didn't even have a bar on the door, so you should have just opened it, but you kick it open.
Nope.
It flies off the hinges.
To open things.
A long dead headless skeleton sits propped up against a counter to the right, but the galley is otherwise empty. Unless... Did the skeleton just move?
Of course it did.
I throw a rock at it.
Kick
Okay.
the skeleton.
You hit the skeleton, and a bunch of crabs skitter out of the skeleton body. Just like harmless little baby crabs.
Aw, that's cute.
They were not... it's just a skeleton, not an animated one.
We still have
Ha.
a torch.
It's just a fake out.
We should take a skull and put it on top so it looks like
Is there
there's flames
anything
inside the skull.
else of note in this room?
Apparently not. Door number 3.
Alright, let's go on to door number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. That's a 24.
Door flies off the hinges. 6 double bunks line the edges of this cabin. Personal effects are strewn about the room, and a faded painted portrait hangs on one wall. The portrait shows a young couple smiling and embracing. Written across the bottom of the portrait are the words, Aletha and Brastos together forever. The black-haired woman wears a sailor's uniform similar to the tatters worn by the zombie that you fought, and a blonde-haired man wears a merchant's fine clothes.
Think this painting's worth anything?
Could be.
I mean, they're not using it
Or not.
anymore. I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything in any of these bunks worthwhile.
Wait,
Yeah,
which
perception
zombie? The one from the captain's cabin or the ones from like the very beginning?
The captain's cabin.
So
is
she either
she
has
peg
2
legs?
eye
Okay,
patches,
so-
2 peg legs, or 2
Two
little
hooks.
hands.
Yeah.
This is an artist's rendition.
He's too polite.
Yeah.
Real art depicts reality.
Good, the bad, and
Hacks.
the ugly.
Hacks. So that is going to be a 28 for my investigation check.
Ooh.
All right, as you look around, you notice that a floorboard in the middle of the room is slightly kind of raised up above the others.
Ooh, I'm gonna try and take some kind of crowbar and pop that open.
Beaton, maybe?
As easy as you ask, you are able to pry up this floorboard with no real issue. What is your armor class?
17.
Cool. A dart shoots up from there and it impacts you.
Ow!
And you take 2 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Ooh. 2 damage. And that's a 22.
Okay. You do not take any poison damage as you get impacted from a dart that shoots up from the floorboard.
Ah, fuck! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Did you get a splinter?
No! I've got a dart!
Oh.
Someone, ow! Oof. Actually, thank you.
And then
Wait. Isn't
I'm
it
sucking out the poison.
there is a bag
You're actually not supposed to do that.
What?
inside where you look there in the cavity there is a sack.
I grab the sack. What is inside of the sack?
200 gold pieces.
See, here's my problem. Keep finding this gold. There ain't no shops on this island.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
I like to think of it as an investment for the future.
Alright.
200 gold, you said?
I did
Exactly,
say.
boss.
And I'm going to
We
say
need some resources.
trinket for everybody.
Woo, trinkets!
All right, go ahead, John. Roll me.
74.
A small musical instrument that plays itself when held up to your ear.
What's it gonna be? Can it be a Valdesignator?
Yeah, it sure can.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, anybody, what else? What everybody got? Percentile rolls.
I got a 22.
All right, 22 for Lula. Please. A handheld mirror, anything reflected in it, is reflected upside down.
This is useless.
Yeah, well, you know,
For now.
they're not all useful.
Until you get a message that's written upside down.
That's true.
You
Just,
just
just
look at
fly
You got
upside
an
down.
82.
You can just turn the paper upside down.
Two. All right. for
Or if it's on the wall, I
barbarian.
can just fly upside down. It's not
A
that
mug
hard.
that points the way to the nearest tavern when spun on a table.
Ha!
Honestly, that sounds like
Oh,
something
yeah.
Tony could
And
use.
for our ranger,
61.
61. A monkey's paw that has patches of alligator scales seemingly grown out of its skin. Yeah, they can't all be winners.
I put it right in my hand.
It just gets more and more disgusting.
Yeah.
You gonna be okay there, pal?
I'm good. I'm
I
good.
feel so fancy, guys.
God.
And then you hear
Oh, you
this
guys can
embodied
say,
voice that says, "You look
You're
so
certainly
fancy."
something.
Thank you, disembodied voice.
You're welcome.
Where are you coming from?
I like the decoration you put on me.
Are you the hat?
I am the hat.
Are you a spirit in the hat?
Who's to say?
Are you gonna possess me?
Who's to say?
Can we
Guys,
I'm gonna
Monkey
take the
is
hat off.
talking to herself again.
I take the hat off.
Okay.
Guys, the hat's talking to me.
Is it?
You seeing any ghosts about?
See any ghosts? Is there any ghosts? in
I
this
only
hat?
see ghosts of pets.
That's true.
Were
It's
you
not
Were you a pet?
No,
No,
I
it's
was
a
a
hat.
captain.
Oh, you're the ghost of the captain. Are you in the hat? Are you gonna possess me?
Who's to say?
What did it say?
I'm gonna take it off.
Are you gonna keep the monkey
Yeah,
paw?
I'm gonna take my monkey paw. That I asked if that was the spirit of the captain. I don't know if he's in the hat or just like around the hat.
Wasn't the captain a she?
You don't know that.
Oh.
You just assumed that the person in the picture was also the captain. I said
Yes,
they had
you're right.
similar
You're
garb
You're
to
right.
the people. Yes, hello, welcome back.
Do you know these people in this picture?
Yes,
Are you one of them?
I am not.
Oh, who are they?
They were
Sad.
people that were on the ship. They were part of our crew.
What happened to the ship? Why is it all crashed? Why are there zombies?
Well,
Are you a zombie now? Where's your body? Do you want me to go put you on your body?
no, I
Is
think
that what I sound like?
I'm beyond
Oh,
that.
okay.
Okay.
I mean,
You're a little worse.
I could.
Thank
Put the
you.
monkey paw back on.
I know it looks great. I love it.
That's great.
I
It's great.
could tell you more, but I feel like if you're just going to take me off, why should I bother going through all this? I
I
thought
think
we were
Twiggy
building
finally
a
found
friendship.
someone who can be with her forever.
Yep.
Not have to worry about smell.
You know, the hat doesn't have a
That's
nose.
true.
That's true. All right, you can stay on my head.
Awesome. I'm excited. This is going to be a good time. I
Just
can tell it's gonna be a
don't
good time.
try any
I got a great
funny
feeling about
business there, Mr. Hat.
He says, every time I ask if he's gonna possess me, he says, "Who's to say?" So, I'm questioning it, but it also might give us good information.
Okay.
One more brief pause. So how do we feel about me keeping this hat?
I think this is really up to you, kid.
Are you okay with
You
this?
do what you want.
I agree with Broken Tony.
If it tries any funny business, we'll teach this old hat a lesson.
I got a sacred flame all set, ready to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do have a very distinct personality that I don't really think that other people could probably emulate without some kind of issues.
Okay,
you
cool.
You got enough quirks that I think we'd be able to tell if you were not you, right?
Yeah, and
I mean, if Genevieve starts acting weird, then you know something's off.
Oh, that's true. Genevieve is a good barometer of that. And
Yeah.
also hard to miss because I always keep an eye on her because it's terrifying.
Yeah, so I think we got this situation under control.
Why were we sent here again?
To figure out what's attacking all the ships. So,
Oh. What attacked your ship?
Oh, so nothing attacked our ship. We just crashed.
Oh, do you know what's been attacking ships?
No, I'm a hat. I don't
Well,
really leave this
you
room.
said you were beyond. I didn't know
Right.
if you could, like, see.
Well, now I'm beyond the room where I've been for the past 50 or so years.
Oh,
I've been stuck in a room with no windows.
and those zombies, guys.
Right, and they're...
Oh, you were in a drawer. Did you even know there were zombies?
Well, now you told me that. I kind of put
Do you
two
wanna-
and two. I heard
Oh, okay.
some, like,
Okay.
shambling, but
Okay.
mostly nothing because there's nobody here.
Yeah. Well, this is Atmos, and that's Tony, and that's Brooke, and this is Genevieve, and that's my spider friend.
It says, yeah, this is great. Listen,
Welcome to the party, man.
yeah, it's great to be out of the room
Yeah.
and the
yeah.
drawer.
All right.
It didn't do any wonders for my complexion
Nah.
being in that drawer. I'm very moldy.
Yeah, but it's
But
okay.
that's
so,
okay.
so am I.
Listen, look at this decoration, a monkey's paw.
Right? And it's only gonna get better from here. my dude.
That's what I'm saying. I love this. I'm excited to be a part of this adventuring group.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you have a name?
Yeah, I do, but I haven't thought of it yet. So my name is gonna be Captain. Stanley.
Nice.
Stanley Excedrin.
All right. Excedrin. Ludwig.
Nice to meet you. Cool. If you have anything to jump, can you do you understand the conversation around, or are you just in my
Yeah,
head?
but I only want to talk to you though.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I'm not gonna don't put me on that. They don't
Oh
say
no,
that.
no.
Cool.
They don't.
Cool.
They're kind of prissy. They don't want you on them anyway.
we can hear
Which
you.
is rude if you behave on me. I'm just doing this off to
I
the
mean,
side
yeah.
of those just up to my head.
You
he's
get
like-
no arguments from me there.
And he says, "Listen, I love
Can't
all
ruin
of
the
this.
dude,
I
you
want
know.
you to know, though, that we
Dude.
can just converse in your head. But I'm enjoying it much more watching you converse out loud to me, to your friends, to hear it. But we can just talk; they don't have to hear it. Just try
Okay,
thinking
okay,
about what you
okay.
want to say, and I'll
So
see if
when
I
I
can
do
hear
this, it
Yeah.
means I'm talking in my head.
it. Yeah, that's good.
When I'm like this,
You don't have to do that, but for a visual,
Very well
representation-
for the DM.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
In game, you guys just see Tweet like.
She does that when she's nervous or happy or content or worried.
That's a long list of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not helpful, actually.
So you're saying
So-
it's just kind of normal.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Okay, yeah, I guess there were two more doors, right?
There
Yeah.
were two more doors.
Before we
one
leave
more
that
door?
room,
Any opinions
Tony's
on the next
gonna
door we
cut
should do?
the painting out of the frame and roll it up and take it with him.
Nice.
Oh yes, there's one more door. So you kick down that door as well. A long table takes up most of its cabin, which must have served as a mess hall. Decaying chairs are scattered about. Broken glass, crockery litter the floor. There is nothing of interest in this room.
There's nothing of interest in this room.
I am so uninterested.
Me too.
Yeah, this was a waste of time.
I hate it here.
Next door.
Next door.
Next door.
I guess it's time to go down.
It is to the lower deck. Tony's going first, I assume.
Yep,
Guidance.
leading the way.
The descent to the lower deck is chilly, wet, and unsettling. Seawater obscures the floor and sloshes against the hull. Decaying crates and barrels are scattered around, some floating freely and others stacked into corners. You hear splashing as a walking corpse lumbers towards you, wading in water that doesn't quite reach its knees.
I'm
So.
sending my spider.
There
like,
are
kind of down with it because
actually
it has blind sense and like that kind of stuff. So like, just in case.
2 zombies splashing about.
They're just having a pool
Can,
party.
uh,
Yeah, they're having a great time.
Can Tony pick up a barrel and just chuck it at them?
We will see once you guys roll initiative.
Oh, since I gave you guidance, you have the D4
Terrible.
to your initiative roll.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, nat 20 for Atmos.
13.
And it's a 10.
Mine will be a 17.
So, Atmos, you're up first.
Cool. I am going to I'm gonna try and hit it with Ray of Frost. I assume that they're immune to cold damage, but I think that 10 feet of reduced movement might come in handy.
Alright.
So yeah, whichever one's closer.
I'm going to say that this one looks like vaguely reminiscent of the lady. And then the other one looks vaguely reminiscent of that guy from the painting.
I just said the lady was in the other room.
No, I said she wore clothes of a similar fashion.
Does 18 hit?
18 does hit. So
They have-
lady and dude.
Are they immune to
They
cold?
are not immune to cold damage.
So that is 4 points of cold damage, and I guess this is at the lady, and her maximum speed is reduced by 10.
Alright.
And then bonus action, I am going to command Boo to shoot a little boop of force damage. Let's see what the range is.
How many of them are there? Just the two?
Just
or?
the 2. 30 feet range, so it's going to try and shoot.
Alright, what we got?
15 to hit.
15 hits. Good job, Boo.
Boo! And max damage. So that
Get it,
is 6 points of force damage.
6 points. Wow. Alright. Tony.
Yoshi goof.
Yeah, so can Tony pick up a barrel and just dodge the tongue in and...
Yeah, go ahead. So go
This
ahead and make
zombie.
me, make me an attack roll.
Alright.
Throwing a barrel at these two.
So what he had his strength?
Yeah, well, just make me an attack roll like you normally would with your axe, and we'll
Oh, okay.
go from there.
20.
Okay, I'm gonna say roll a d8, and we'll add your strength. You throw this barrel at them.
5.
Alright, I'm gonna split it between the two, and you're gonna hit them both with the barrel. The barrel shatters, doing 3 points of damage to the lady, 2 points of damage to the dude. Wait.
I'm going to shoot one.
Alright.
I would like to shoot. The
Lady's taking more damage.
lady.
Dude's taking less.
I am
Okay.
attacking the lady. Oh, that's right out.
There it goes.
And that's wait, I'm a halfling. I can reroll once, right?
You reroll.
Yes.
1.
No.
Okay.
26.
That's
13 points of damage.
alright. The
Um,
lady is gone.
nice. And then Spite of Wind is gonna go
After
and
the dude.
try to attack the dude.
Okay.
Nice. 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
They're zombies, so I'm assuming they're immune to poison.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, from the back of the room. It says jellyfish. It's not a jellyfish.
Okay, good.
Oh.
I was scared.
Comes a slightly larger, grayer skinned undead, pointed ears, fangs, and a long lashing. No, please, I don't hate you that much. Lashing tongue, and it will move to hit. Well, Tony or the spider? Let's find out. I'll give Tony 1 to 3, spider 4, 5, 6. 6, spider. Alright. It is going to try and bite the spider. With a 18 to hit. To deal to said spider 8 points of piercing damage. That is as this ghoul appears.
Ooh!
Brooke.
So ghoulish.
I think I am going to attack the ghoul
That's fair.
with an Eldritch Blast.
It says it has the same HP as you.
It does.
Oh!
As it stands currently. but I have to.
Alright.
think
Does a
about that.
24 hit?
24 does hit.
So it has high HP.
Currently, we'll see. I may change that, but
Okay.
at this point, it's not really.
Does
big
it still
difference.
have? Is it my HP plus proficiency bonus?
No, it's
then?
just your HP.
Just straight
It
HP.
is
Okay.
8 damage.
8 points of damage to the ghoul. All right. Now it's the remaining zombie's turn, who will go for Tony. Oh, that's a 19 out of the die. So 22 to hit
Yep.
for 7 points of bludgeoning damage to Tony.
Damn, strong zombo.
Atmos.
Oof.
Dang.
Yeah, I think this time I'm going to firebolt the Zombo attacking Tony.
Okay. This is the dude.
So this is 20.
That hits.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Nice.
Where are you at, D10? That is a cool 2 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Pew, 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 pew. And then,
Boo's
So
gonna
cold.
Boo!
Fire.
Boo, get him! No, but seriously, I really need you to get him. There's a lot going on right now. There's things and there's bad. So that's 13 to hit for Boo.
That hits. Not hard to miss a zombie.
That is
hard.
4
Yeah.
points of force damage.
1,000 cuts. All right, Tony.
All
We got a
right.
zombie, and then there's this ghoul.
Yeah, so Tony's gonna hit that zombie that just smacked him with the big boots.
I like it. Give him a
Nice.
swift kick to his exposed guts. They look pretty gross.
17 hits.
That absolutely does. Big boot kick.
And that's 7 damage.
That's 6 hit points.
Nice.
That is not enough. So, Twig, there is a ghoul.
I shoot it.
Okay.
Maybe. 15?
That hits.
Oh, shit. 9 points of damage.
All right, it is still alive.
And then Spooter.
Yep.
Ooh. Spooter is only gonna be on 8 to hit.
That is going to miss.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. Then it is its turn, and it's gonna go for your spider again.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Just attacked him.
Oh, that's an 18 on the die.
Stop hitting one more than my AC.
I mean, you have
Spider.
silver barbs.
I do have silvery barbs!
Do you use that? Or do you save?
It's always my question, because I only have... I'm gonna save it. Spider still
Cool.
has
12 points of damage.
Okay. Next one. Next time around.
Brooke.
Just gonna keep doing what I've been doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it ain't broke.
Don't fix it.
Mhm.
Dang, that is only a 9.
Does miss. Amos.
Yeah, firebolt.
All right.
Or yeah. I'm gonna do firebolt. Yeah, dirty 20 again.
Cool.
And that is 3 points of fire damage. And then Boo is gonna go in and do its big dragon roar. I'm gonna use that like, and that is going to be Boo giving the help action to Tony. So Tony can have advantage on his next attack roll.
All right, Tony.
All right.
Let's do it.
So then
What you got?
it's time for the axe.
It's Tony
So,
time.
Tony time. Going in with the axe in both hands. He's gonna try and hack down this ghoul.
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah. So 23.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's 5.
How would you like to kill this ghoul?
Yay.
Ooh. So first, Tony's just gonna swing,
Mm-hmm.
cleave off the leg so that the torso just falls, and like his head's kind of down to Tony's level now, and then he's just gonna come back around and hack the head off.
I like it.
Nice.
All right, you guys are out of combat, and you are in the lower deck that has, again, all about it, many crates. And then there's this staircase that goes further down.
Cool.
Want to check the crates?
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? I'm gonna
Let's,
take
the crates.
while they pry open a bunch of crates, I'm gonna take another 10 minutes to cast detect magic as a ritual.
Okay, it will take you, with the use of a crowbar, because of the saturated wood and the rusted nails, a minute per crate. So I will let everybody open one crate.
Cool.
Okay.
So go
Let's
ahead
do it.
and there's nothing, no checks needed. Roll me a d6. See what you find.
3.
10 small 1 pound bars of silver worth 5 gold pieces each.
10 bars silver. 10 gold each.
5 gold.
5 gold each.
And we'll get Brooks' roll.
2.
2. A 20-pound sack of whole cloves worth 60 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
All right, Tony.
Okay. 4.
A pair of candlestick holders carved from bone that resemble dragons worth 25 gold pieces each. There's 2 of those. So. And you're casting Detect Magic?
Yes, as a ritual.
All right, that's done.
Cool.
Tony, we're keeping those
All right.
for the new hire.
Oh, you know.
Oh, can I ask my hat a question?
And yeah, sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you're a captain, right?
I am.
You got any like hidden treasure anywhere?
Yeah, there's the captain's chest is down in the hold.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna tell you guys about that.
Guys, there's treasure in the captain's hold.
Is it trapped? Because last time I tried to get treasure, I got a
Oh,
poison
is
splinter.
it trapped?
I don't think I trapped it. It is it's a heavy chest though. It's made out of iron. So I don't know what the situation's like down there.
Fair.
So, you might have to pull it up because it's underwater. At least from what I can see in my general surroundings here.
Yeah. It's probably underwater.
But
We'll figure it out.
I got some pretty sweet stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you. I want you to find it for yourself. That's the fun of the adventure. Also, you're looting my dead bodies.
Yeah, that's
Stuff
right.
worth of
Yeah.
Stuff, so,
Okay.
What do you say?
What?
What do you say?
Oh, he said he has this treasure and he's not going to tell me what's in it, but there's some pretty cool stuff and he wants me to figure it out on my own because that's the adventure.
It's lame.
Well, it kind of sounds
Jeez,
like a winter
they're
crest.
lame.
Huh?
They're all lame.
He says you guys
But
seem
it's-
real cool.
That's
I
so.
appreciate
That's the
that.
first time anyone's ever said that to me. That's great.
I've been
Um,
told it.
Give a quick little pew
Yeah,
tap to my hat.
Like, constantly to the point where it's almost a little annoying, but still a little fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like it would be. All right.
But it's made of lead, the chest, so it's going to be hard to get out, potentially. So,
Yeah, stuff's lighter underwater. I feel like Tony can handle it.
yeah, I was going to say, strong guy over there. That's gonna be on
I'll
you.
do my part.
Or
Wait, Captain, is it cursed?
The chest?
Well, and stuff that's in the chest.
I don't think so.
Okay, I trust you. You seem trustworthy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Cool.
Cool.
My cool stuff's in there, though.
Yeah. I bet it's so cool. You're so cool. So,
Yeah, it's true.
All right, so moving on.
All right.
All right.
Onwards.
So we gotta go underwater for this one.
That
You do.
works.
Yeah.
All right. Give me.
Nobody can who's good at holding their breath.
I can hold my breath forever.
Oh,
So you got it.
Alright.
Right.
so I think you're the 18 for this right now.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm gonna take my. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the pitons will act like glow sticks. So like, this is perfect for going underwater and trying to see what's up. So
Hello,
yeah,
darkness.
Kid.
yeah, but I like the idea of the glow sticks.
That's fine. That's fine.
Look,
So-
kid, I got some rope. Why don't you hang on to this? You get into
Yeah.
any trouble, give it a good tug.
Yeah, that I love that idea, Tony. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, I'm gonna poke my Yeah, I guess I'm gonna head on up or head on down into the hole. I'm just gonna do like a little poke my head down, little perception check.
Test the waters.
Yeah, what do I see here? That is for my perception is 15.
Yeah. As the cold water engulfs you, a strange undersea world is revealed. Colorful seaweed grows over the shattered hull, especially around the gaping hole in the stern of the ship. Tiny fish dart among hunks of debris and cargo. And on the floor of the hold, directly beneath the hole that seems to align with the hole above you and the hole in the captain's quarter above, seems to be a iron chest. Large, but yeah, that's it. Yep, iron chest.
Cool. I swim back up. So yeah, found it. It was in the hole. It was under the thing. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm thinking, guys. Because we got ropes. We got stuff. I could use them for pulleys. I can go down, just tie up the chest. We can set up the pulley in the captain's quarters. Because that's right above where the chest is. And then you guys can haul it up with the pulleys from up there.
That sounds like a great idea.
Like the way you're thinking.
All right, cool.
That's
Look,
a great idea.
multi-purpose rope. So,
Rope is great.
I'm
Rope is
going to. All right, so I was going to say you guys should all wait right here in case something bad happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Great. I love this plan. I'll go. Oof, fuck! I'm gonna be so far away.
Can your ghost go with you? Or can your ghost go under to keep an eye on you, and if something happens, it can be like, "Meow, meow, meow," or it can attack or something?
Maybe. I mean, I guess he can like watch me.
Well, I mean, like, maybe
It doesn't have a swim speed.
maybe you could poke your head down and keep an eye, and if you see something going for him, you could like, blah.
I don't know what that means.
The blast, the magic bits that you do,
Ah.
where you kill things.
Yeah.
That.
I mean, I can't hold my breath forever.
No, just until he gets the thing tied up.
All right.
Or like come up for a breath and then pop back down.
All right.
My crossbow's gonna do
What?
shit
No,
underwater,
it's
so.
Yeah. So cool. I'm gonna have my two ropes. One that Tony has the other side of in case I get into some shit, and then my rope. Is gonna be the one that I'm tying to that, and then I was just gonna.
Wait.
There? Yeah.
I should just stand above the hole, or fly above the hole, and you should hand me the rope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
water,
right,
and
that
I can
was-
just fly up.
Yeah. Cool. We'll do that.
Should I go
There
up into the captain's room then?
No, because Brooke could just fly.
No.
And this way you're a little bit closer in case
What are
something tries to kill me.
Yes.
Because, that's happened in the past. So yeah, I am going to swim down. When I get within 2 feet of this chest, I'm going to throw my piton glow stick at it. So boom.
I mean, it sinks a little bit because you're fully engulfed underwater, so it
Does it hit the chest?
yeah.
Does it stick to the chest?
Would it?
If the chest was a mimic, yeah.
Oh, no. No.
Okay, cool. So I grab it and then I try and tie off this rope around and underneath it.
Sure, you do that.
Okay, cool. And then I swim back up to the hole, and I pass off the rope to Brooke.
Mhm.
And then I swim over to the hole and I climb out of the water.
And you do that.
Oh my god, you're back! I was so nervous.
I thought I was gonna
Oh my god, you're back!
Are they crying down there?
Yes! Cool. And now let's run to the captain's quarters, meet up with Brooke, get some kind of pulley, and pull up the chest.
Okay, you do that.
Heave!
It weighs 125 pounds.
That's fine.
So, you have the chest.
Check for traps! 13 investigation.
Seems fine.
Alright. I will open
Wait.
Okay, you open it. Too late. It's open.
I was gonna.
Inside
Okay.
is a pouch. 55 gold pieces. 3 turquoise stones worth 10 gold pieces each.
Oh, what was the? Sorry, what was the first
I
one?
won't get the bag. 55 gold. A pouch of 55 gold pieces.
Okay.
3 turquoise stones worth 10 gold pieces each. And a pair of boots. We'll say 10 minutes has not passed. Minute?
Minutes.
Is it 1 minute or 10 minutes for detect magic? It lasts.
It lasts for 10.
Okay, yeah, so we'll say 10 minutes has not passed. So these are magical boots.
Ooh.
And there is a captain's journal that is seemingly wrapped in some sort of a waxed material that has kept it safe. A braid of hair is stuck in the pages like a bookmark.
Cool.
Hey, guy.
Yeah,
Stanley.
Mhm.
Can I call you Stanley?
you can. It's my name, so that makes sense.
Is that your hair?
Let's say yes. It's like
Can I insight Stanley to see if, or was that Ted saying that questioningly?
that was Ted saying that mostly.
Okay. That was Stanley. I was about to be like,
Oh, he says, yeah, I guess so. I guess it got stuck in there when I was wrapping it up. Probably on the last entry would be my guess.
Is it cool if I read your journal?
Yeah, no, it's cool. I was glad that the wrapping kept it safe.
Yeah, this is good, remarkable.
Check it out. Look at that. I told you there'd be cool stuff in there.
You're right.
Cool boots.
Yo, what's up with these boots?
They're awesome.
What do they do?
They're really good at keeping you sneaky.
Nice.
While you are reading the journal, I will cast Identify as a ritual.
Okay.
I'm gonna read. If does anybody else want to read the journal? Do you guys have
Yeah,
interest?
let's
Story
see
time!
what's in there.
All right. So
Whatever.
you go to
The
where the hair
actual
is,
calendars.
which is the last entry in the book. And it says 19 Tarsak, seemingly listed as the date. You guys all live in the Forgotten Realms, so you know that Tarsak is the month in the Forgotten Realms that basically equates to April in our world.
Obvious.
No year delineated, right? Our journey is ended, though I fear my own is to continue in the most horrible way imaginable. Compass Rose wrecked on a shoal south of Neverwinter. Many sailors perished with the initial impact, and Aletha was gravely injured. As I tended her wounds, she clutched her talisman and breathed soft prayers. I asked her what the talisman signified. She told me love. Her husband waits for her at Dragon's Rest, having pledged his service to the dragon there. The talisman is made from locks of their hair, woven together as a promise to be reunited no matter what fate might befall them. It might have been a beautiful story, had it not been for Aletha's gruesome end and the words of the prayer I heard as she breathed her last. For she was begging Orcus, the Prince of Undeath, to reunite her with her husband. I held her hands as the breath left her, and I felt a horrible chill pass through her. Next I knew she was sinking her teeth into my neck. At the same moment, I heard moans begin to rise from the dead sailors all around us. What curse has she brought on us all? Already I feel creeping chill overtaking my body. I am securing her talisman within this book in my chest in the hope that someone who comes after us may end this nightmare by bringing Aletha's talisman to her husband.
So there is her. Is that the talisman? Do we have the talisman?
You see that inside there is indeed a talisman formed from long locks of hair, some blonde, some black, braided together and knotted around 2 small finger bones. You detect magic once you see this, kind of out of the corner of your eye, just like boop, necromancy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta put this with her husband. And then the curse is broken.
Yeah.
I think.
Gross!
Yeah.
And you said that her husband was at Dragon's Rest?
Serving the
dragon. Oh, we gotta go to the dragon.
Yeah, I saw this coming.
I knew we was gonna have to teach this dragon a lesson at some point.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I mean, there was a lot of foreshadowing.
Wow.
Man, I was just kind of hoping it was like in the background. We wouldn't have to deal with it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It could be our problem if we need it to be.
Hey, we can
So-
get leather then.
What are those? That's true.
We make you a badass saddle.
Yeah, we can.
What is the
Lightning
boots?
Boots of elven kind.
Dope.
Not
Right.
attunement.
I was gonna say who would benefit the most from that.
I just giving it to Brooke because Brooke's the boss.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
They
That's
are
the most
non-attunement, so
I've
anybody.
already got me some fine boots.
You
You
do,
do.
Tony.
That's true. Very true. All right.
Got it.
So there you go.
Okay.
I guess we
I guess we go.
back to town now and try and find this guy who's probably old now
Or dead
or dead, and we're gonna give him a present, a necromancy present.
from his.
Oh, we'll give him a
long-lost
present,
dead
all
wife.
right.
Oh.
Yeah, the amulet, right?
Hey, Stanley.
We're gonna kill him.
Do you
Yeah.
want to come with us?
Okay.
Are you cool leaving
Let's
your
just say
the
we're gonna
ship?
reunite
Yeah, I went down
him
with it
his
already. I'm
love.
good to leave.
Dope.
All right, yeah. I'm in for this plan.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you guys continue upwards, make your way up to the deck, and a terrifying monster perches on the top of the crow's nest, angrily
Of course.
spreading its scraggly wings and screeching harshly. Its wings and legs resemble those of a mangy vulture, while its head, torso, and arms look almost human. It clutches a large bone like a club, and it flexes its talons. I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
I'm gonna assume not a humanoid.
You can assume
Sort of harpy.
correctly.
16.
Okay.
16 as well.
13.
5.
Our dear lady friend here.
That was. I had just forgotten about the bones and stuff. It was like that part of
Yeah.
Oh
the.
yeah.
Yep.
Literal crow's
Good.
nest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense
All
now
right,
that there was
Twig.
grass and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Sure. Spellcasting
Honestly?
for the first time. Woo.
Yeah.
All right.
Um.
Hunter's Marked Harpy.
So that gives me extra damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
One
You
D-
hit it, it's a D6.
It's it's an extra D6 on top. Cool. Yeah, and then I'm gonna shoot.
All right, go ahead.
That will be a 22 to
That
hit.
hits.
That's gonna be 11 points of damage.
Plus the D6 from the Hunter's Mark. Wow.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on my D8,
Gotcha. All right.
so yeah, 11 points.
That
And
was-
that's my turn.
Go on.
I'm debating one of two spells. Do I do the thing that's more fun for me now or more fun for them later? Oh, no, because everyone else does attack rolls. Yeah. So I'm going to cast a spell. You're going to see Atmos take a pouch, and he like chucks it up into the air right next to where this harpy is, and then shoots it with his little firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
And as it makes contact, it and glitter goes everywhere as I cast fairy fire.
Okay.
So
Saving
yeah,
saving throw?
death
Like,
save, please.
That was a 6.
All right, DC is 14. So the harpy or whatever is covered in glitter, and now all attack rolls against it have advantage.
What color glitter is it?
It is like gold glitter.
All right.
Uh,
it is.
And then as a bonus action,
Sorry.
Boo is gonna shoot it
Okay.
with advantage now.
Yahoo!
Nat 20.
Nice.
Get him, boo.
Hell yeah.
Get a little she goes.
2, 3, 5, 7 points of force damage.
All right.
Maximum boo.
It is its turn.
More
I
like
need
a
everybody to
boo-boo.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Except for Boo. Because Boo's not a humanoid, I assume.
Correct. Boo's a construct.
If it's humanoid, that means my spider doesn't have humanoid.
Correct.
Sorry, what did you say? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
19.
Got 15.
6.
Is this against being frightened?
No, it is not.
Then 13.
All right. So, Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Tony, this is the most beautiful song you have ever heard. You are charmed by said song. And you need to, you are incapacitated. You ignore the song of any other harpies. There's only the one. And you really just want to climb all the way up to that crow's nest to hang out with your new best beautiful friend. Brooke.
Tony, you gotta stop falling in love with all these broads.
Everybody's got a weakness.
Well, upon seeing Tony Charmed,
She's singing That's Amore. It's my favorite song.
We just hear it and it's just like, ah!
Imagine it's like Scuttle from Little Mermaid. That's what we hear.
Alright. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast Form of Dread.
Oh,
So now I'm very scary.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and hit the harpy with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Let's see it.
So that is a 24.
That definitely hits.
You have advantage. Roll again. See if you're correct.
Oh,
That's true. Very true.
I don't.
All right.
Well, hey, it was worth a shot.
It was.
Always worth a shot.
That is 13 damage, and also the harpy is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15 to see if it's frightened by me.
Natural 20, so it's not
damn it.
frightened by you. Does your Form of Dread do anything else? I forget.
I get an extra, I
You
get
get
temporary
temporary points.
HP of 1d10 plus 2. I should probably roll that.
Alright, so Tony, it's now your turn. Okay. Yeah, you gotta use your movement to just climb up this crow's nest and go hang out with your new buddy.
I just
All right.
want to be close to you.
No! No!
I tried to
Coming
make her
beautiful.
Stop it! No!
So you make
Tony!
at
She
the
doesn't
end of your
deserve
turn,
you.
you do get to make another wisdom saving throw to attempt to end the charm. You are now in its crow's nest.
Damn
Tony.
it. 6.
Nope. You're enamored by her beauty. Twig,
You want to have her babies.
you're not even sure if that would work, but you're willing to try. Your turn.
Tony will make it work.
Cool, yeah, I'm gonna shoot. How high up is the crow's nest? And, like, how far is it from
30
us?
feet.
So my spider can scuttle up there, and
If its movement speed is 30 feet,
then it's 40 feet.
then sure.
Speed. 40 speed.
The 40 speed.
It's a 40 speed. Spood.
Yeah, that's all.
It's a movement speed.
Oh, that is cocked. Oh, I have advantage though, because fairy fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not a crit, but a 21.
That is. Don't forget your
Yep.
D6 of Hunter's Mark damage.
I'm rolling like garbage. 10 points of damage.
That's enough to bring down the harpy.
Nice!
It falls off, Tony. For a second, you're real mad at Twig because she just killed your true love. But then you snap out of it and realize.
Tony, get down from there!
Kelly, you don't need her!
That's
You don't need
right.
that kind of negativity in your life, man!
You can do so much better, bud.
You're a free
No.
spirit!
Better to have loved than lost, as they say.
They do say that, yeah!
I'm gonna shoot her out of the crow's nest.
Yeah, we'll say she falls out.
Yeah.
So,
Splashing into the ocean.
she does. Impaled upon the dragon bones here, all around the wreck of this ship. So, with that, we are going to take a break here.
Awesome.
But everybody levels up.
Yes!
Nice!
Yeah, I'm going to be a little higher to fight a dragon, right? So.
Yeah, obviously.
Anyway, we'll be right back. All right, Internet, we are back from our break. In the town time, everybody leveled up to level 3, so all archetypes and things associated with different folks have been unlocked, or packed boons chosen, depending, as Brooke is the only character that didn't, that got theirs at first level, so. All right, so we'll just kind of skip along with nothing of interest as you make your way back to Dragon's Rest along your boat ride. So you have returned to Dragon's Rest, having.
Oh, by the way, on the boat ride back,
Yes.
I cast Find Familiar.
Okay, and we are bringing in what?
Quadzit.
Nice. All right.
Ooh, does the boat ride count as a short ride? Like, okay,
By
so
definition, no. It is not a
I mean,
restful
we're going
experience.
back to.
I'm asking mainly for my
Dragon's
spider.
Rest, so.
No, it does not, because it is not a restful experience.
Okay.
It is 4 people, a spider, and now a quasit in a rowboat.
Fair.
Where people
It's
are
just a
indeed
little
rowing.
Since
So,
we leveled up, are we still at like the damage point that we were? Did everything reset?
Yeah, sure. We'll say everything reset.
I mean, we're going
Yeah,
back
we
to the
could-
town.
We're just
where
gonna
we
take
get
a
to
rest. I'm
take
sorry.
over.
I'm sorry.
Those are all things that we could do.
Okay.
But I feel
great.
like the most of the table was under, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys make your way back to Dragon's Rest with Quasit now in tow. What would you like to do?
Take a rest.
Okay.
No.
You take a
When
rest.
it's appropriate to take a long rest, we will take our long rest. I'm assuming we're going to do a long rest before we fight this dragon.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
No,
Run
please
it.
go in half cocked. It'll be great.
Right? It'll be great.
Nothing could go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to ask if anybody knows about this dude who we have to return this thing to?
I mean,
I'm assuming he's dead.
yeah, dead guy. Served a dragon, etc., etc. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you guys want, we could probably we could talk to those 2 people. You know, they're the 2.
Do a little
The
poking and
dose.
prodding
The 3.
and
No. Just 2. I
get a
like
little
2.
information out of
There is a
these
3rd person,
guys.
but one of them is Tarek, and Tarek seems to be the kitchen guy.
And the potion guy.
And the potion guy, I don't think he would know. Unless you guys disagree. Yeah, I don't know what you guys were thinking, but I don't think Tarek is like really like, I know the things about this place. I think we just talked to the library lady. The library
Yeah,
library
library
she's
lady.
most connected, but also the one up top with the thing who didn't want us to take tapestries. I feel like she could also have some information. Who knows?
Still think she should have let me take the tapestry.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, so library lady?
Sure.
Sure.
So you go find Elder Runar,
Yes.
and she says, "Welcome. What can I do for you?"
Is she the one who sent us to the boat or the other lady?
The other lady sent you to the boat, but Elder Runar is the one who told you might want to look at the Compass Rose, as it was the oldest shipwreck there, and that will probably be the most telling.
Gotcha.
Which turned out to be true.
Yeah.
So, what can I do for you all?
So we figured out what's happening.
A lot of zombies.
I have seen an increase in zombies.
We got this weird hair amulet.
Problem with the undead.
Okay.
It's really hairy. Look at it.
No, I can see that. That is in there.
We gotta return it to the lady from the ship's husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was serving a dragon?
Can you give me a name?
Sparkrender!
No, I meant the person's name.
Oh.
I said in the.
Brathos!
Sure, okay. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I remember. Brastos.
Brastos, I suppose.
Yes,
Same.
he died many years ago. But he's laid to rest at the graveyard up on the top of the cliffs, which is just kind of like up a little bit further from where you guys are, which is just like right outside, not very far.
Oh, so we can just go do this now.
Yeah, let's go knock this out. We're breaking curses. It's not a big deal. Big deal.
And she'll tell you that
Big day for the island. Big day.
you'll see the graves as the cemetery are covered in white wildflowers, and they're all marked with like wooden slabs, so you should be able to find it with relative ease. So, sounds like you guys go there.
Yeah. Real quick, as we're walking, can I make a Arcana check on the name Orcus?
Yeah.
Does a 15 give me anything?
Sure. He's the demon prince of undeath, known as the blood, also known as the Blood Lord. He is a fiend whose power rivals that of the gods, ruling over hordes of demons in the nightmarish plane of existence known as the Abyss. Orcus yearns to transform the multiverse into a ghastly place of death. Many undead creatures, such as ghouls, worship him or seek to bargain with him in exchange for some fragment of his power over undeath.
Oh, okay. So you know how like
That's him up there. with the wings and the staff. That's
Cool.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, cool. So this Orcus guy is less of a god of undeath and more of a demon lord of undeath.
Wait,
I
where's
wonder
that?
if my
Where'd that
patron knows about him.
He's a bad guy.
I mean,
Like
I never said my patron was a good guy.
No, but I don't think your patron is like that bad of a guy. Cause like you're pretty cool. And
I mean,
you've
yeah.
been doing cool stuff with patron magic.
Well, I don't think the qualification of cool necessarily comes attached with a good or bad guy.
I was using cool as more of a colloquialism for things that are positive.
Oh,
Not in the abstract of appearances.
no, I wasn't using it for appearances either. Like, a cool person doesn't necessarily qualify them as a good or bad person.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's a lich, and in general, they're not good.
Okay,
nice.
but yes, but he's but he's a
You know.
guy.
Yeah.
He's not.
So,
Okay.
you know,
Either way.
some of the
I'm
coolest
just saying, he
things
uses
around,
undead magic. I'm just wondering if he.
He definitely
Maybe,
knows.
yeah.
Like if you know about, I mean, if I know about Orcus, he knows about Orcus.
So wait, is that the guy that the lady was making the deal with to try to get her husband back?
Yeah.
And then we started this whole curse?
Yeah.
Now question, do you think, so returning this necklace will break the curse, we think?
That's what we think.
Or will it bring him back from the dead and they will be reunited?
He is not dead. He is basically a goth level powerful thing on the plane of India.
No, not that guy, her husband.
Oh. No, probably not.
Okay,
If he comes back, we'll just put him
We'll just
back in the ground.
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, we
Yeah,
all got a little stronger.
Just like
oh,
we
guys.
did to his
I
wife.
got a little guy
Okay.
now.
Okay, so I'm so excited about this. Bro, do you remember back in school when we did the high school version of 50 Shades of Drizzt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just weird because it was college.
Yeah. It was weird that they bought the high school version for us as college students because we're mature enough to handle the full content of 50 Shades of Drizzt.
I was not.
That's why you were just background crew.
Yeah, that's why I was backstage.
Yeah. And remember how I was Guinevere?
Yeah.
The Panther?
Yeah.
I built that framework that I used for Boo, and then you guys see this like my medium size, bigger than us steel defender, which is just like plates, and through it you can see a little mech like levers and shit that my ghost is now pulling. So yeah, I guess to the
The giant mech look like
Yeah,
a panther.
That's something.
right. I've been tinkering.
You sure have, buddy.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. So let's go do the
Keep doing
thing.
your thing.
So
Yeah,
you go up
yeah,
and find
fun.
all the white wildflowers.
Do we go past the temple to get to this place?
Sure.
Cool. I get my bugs back.
Okay. Yeah, and you can see
And now all of us can see
The-
the bug ghosts.
at the top. You can see all
My
of the
supernatural sword.
all of these white wildflowers with all the planks, and you eventually find the grave that says Brastos on it.
I guess just like hang it
Again,
on the
should we like
thing.
Should
we
we
need to, like,
dig this
dig it
stiff
up and like put it with him? Do we need to put it on him?
I was gonna say like, why don't we? Actually, Brooke, you're the expert on death and the world and the like gray area kind of in between that and life. What do you think?
Yeah, can I maybe like roll to see if Brooke has any understanding of this being
Make
an
me
undead
make me a religion
warlock?
check.
Warlock.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I had to dig
Oh,
up a body.
patron.
Yeah.
Tony, I would love to hear the story of the first time you had to dig up a body.
Oh, it was quite the day.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for another time.
All right.
Does anyone want
Maybe
to give
over
me
a
guidance?
drink
Yes,
one of these
definitely.
days.
1000%. You get guidance.
It's cocked. Same thing anyway. It's 9. 13.
Okay, you don't think it's necessarily like you don't think you need to dig this guy all the way up. It
All the
seems
way up.
you think that it's probably like a symbolic gesture, whether placing it here, maybe digging a little bit and burying it, maybe even burning it atop the grave. Reuniting it, it's ambiguous here, so something along those lines, whichever one you guys think is the best way to do it, will likely achieve the result you're looking for.
I think we should just dig a little hole on top. Stick the talisman in. Bury it. Call it a day.
Love it.
Ooh, should we put the painting of the two of them? Isn't that the thing that said them together forever or something?
I don't think that was them. And also,
I thought that was.
we're selling that.
All right. Anyway, so you dig the hole. You bury the.
Returned from it together forever.
You bury the amulet and cover it back up. And the wind seems to sigh in relief. And you notice that a thick fog forms around all of the rocks to the north of the island where that shipwreck was. And it is now encased in fog currently.
Stanley, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I think I live here now.
Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Love that for you. Love that for me, really.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I was nervous when we broke the curse that you would also leave.
You know, it's a thing I thought of too, but then I said, nah, I'm going to stick around. This is fun.
Yay! You're free to leave whenever you want, though. I mean,
I
unless that
don't
was like
think I am.
I was
but-
gonna say, was that like a one-time offer that you were like, nah, thanks?
Yeah, I think I made my choice. Now I made my hat and now I have to live in it.
Ah, that's beautiful. And sad.
Thanks, I just came up with that.
Cool.
Anyway,
Anywho.
as you guys survey the sort of situation, the fog surrounding the ship, the sort of sense of relief that comes over you, having seemingly quelled this ongoing undead threat that seems to have been bothering people for at least 50 years, been slowly hearing the more ships that have been crashing, seems to have been leading to everyone that died in the vicinity of that shipwreck coming back as zombies, leading to the increase in zombie attacks. So, feeling good about that. As the wind continues to blow all around here in a very cinematic scene with the sea spray behind you, Elder Runara makes her way up to see all of you at the top of this hill here, overseeing all of the graves and things here. And she says, I really appreciate everything you've done for this island as a whole. You've saved the residents, several of them, from this ongoing zombie attack. You were able to get both assuade the sort of issues and concerns that Tarek and Varnoth had, both about being able to converse with the Myconids as well as dealing with this, whatever has been leading to all of these shipwrecks, and seemingly also removed this ongoing undead plague that has been really kind of onset here for quite a while. She says, I have something to show you all. And a flash, like a silent stroke of lightning, happens, and the woman is gone. In her place is an enormous bronze dragon.
Whoa!
Wow!
Now you see me as I truly am.
You're so cool!
Tilting her head with an expression that might be a smile on her scale face. As you have discovered, this island has many old wounds, and I'm afraid the cycle of violence is starting again. I have one more favor to ask you. So, yeah. So, she begins to pontificate to all of you the history of Dragon's Rest. According to legend, two families of dragons came into being in the very first days of the world's creation. Bahamut, the noble platinum dragon, made the metallic dragons, gold, silver, bronze, brass, and copper. Cruel five-headed Tiamat made the chromatic dragons, red, blue, green, black, and white. The metallic and chromatic dragons share a mutual animosity that originates in the enmity between Tiamat and Bahamut. For those of you who are religious, this isn't really anything new. The origin of Dragon's Rest is rooted in that animosity. Ages ago, a fire-breathing red dragon called Shareth rampaged up and down the Sword Coast. 3 metallic dragons joined forces to battle Shareth and imprisoned her beneath the ocean floor, believing seawater would quench her fire and keep her bound forever. But Shareth's fury, legend says, caused the undersea volcanic activity that formed Stormwreck Isle. In all likelihood, Shareth is long dead and buried beneath the island, but chromatic dragons still whisper that she lives and will one day emerge from her prison. However, undeniably is the power and magic that she embodied here beneath this island has led throughout the centuries to draw dragons to this location, making it a recurring battlefield in the conflict between chromatic and metallic dragons. Several of these dragons have died here. We're thinking back to the bones that you saw out by the shipwreck there, each leaving behind a spiritual scar that causes unpredictable magical effects. 100 years ago, a blue dragon died trying to harness the power of destructive magic that's here. And she says, I pleaded with him to abandon his schemes. When he refused, I unfortunately had to kill him, adding one more dragon to the grave on this island. I've grown weary of this combat and all of the wounds and the constant reminders that this island brings. So I've devoted my life to peace and reconciliation and have established Dragon's Rest as a safe haven from violence for all. I continue to live in my human guise as a way to serve the folks that live here, kobolds that have found their way here due to the sort of lure of draconic essence and power here, but have done my best for as many of them as possible to teach them that there are more things in life, peace and things that can be found by just living life as it is, not pledging yourself to some more powerful being. But this conflict threatens the serenity here on Dragon's Rest. So, she'll tell you that a bronze wormling named Aiden came to the island a few months ago, and he studied with me. 5 days before you arrived, he argued with me, rejected my teachings of peace, and stormed away. I fear that he went to the ancient observatory on the southeastern side of the island, which is another final resting place of a dragon. I suspect that some evil has arisen there, but I can't bring myself to go there. I just feel that thy presence there would do too much to reopen old wounds. But, and she pulls forth a 3-inch long, 1-inch wide moonstone key with a dragon's head engraved on one end, and says, this will get you access to that observatory. I would greatly appreciate it if you could go there, see what happened to Aiden, and hoping for the best, bring him back safely. I don't know what waits for you there, but given the way conflict has gone, I would not be surprised if something has trapped him there. And I can't control the methods in which you deal with whatever you find there, but if at all possible, I would love, if you can, to bring this constant cycle of violence to an end without adding any more dragon corpses to this graveyard.
So end the conflict without killing dragons?
I am telling you that I'm not going to force your hand one way or another, but if I could beseech you to do anything, it would be to bring Aiden back with at least amount of dragon death as possible.
God.
But I can't, I've seen firsthand, unfortunately, what can happen when someone gets a certain idea in their head and follows that ideal to an end, and unfortunately, more often it leads to death. So. So.
This has turned into quite the vacation, huh?
We'll make an attempt, Dragon Lady, but killing's kind of our business, and business is good, let me tell you.
Real quick, what kind of dragon did you say that Aiden was?
Bronze, I think is what she said, yes.
Aiden is bronze.
Okay.
Let's find out. I'll get you the exact. Yeah. Bronze wormling.
Bronze, cool, yeah, No. I would say that, like you were saying, Tony, that killing is kind of what we do, but I feel like we don't go out of our way to kill
To be
things.
fair, a lot of the things
Things
we've been
get in
killing,
our way, and when we kill them. So
a lot
I
of the
think
things we've been killing are already dead.
I think
So-
trying not to kill any dragons is totally within our skill set.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
We can try.
when it comes to conflict resolution, I kind of only got my one method. I'm a little set in
It's
my
okay,
ways,
Tony.
but
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I can use my
you guys can
unending
try
charm.
and work something out.
Yeah, maybe they're interested in some kind of toy or something I could make.
Maybe they like
Sure.
bugs.
Probably not.
Maybe you kids should let me handle it.
Yeah, love that. Love that for you.
Okay.
But I guess this is a yes.
I
Right?
guess.
Yeah. We'll do
Yeah.
this.
Seems like we've done a lot on this island. That's supposed
Why
to be our
not?
vacation.
On the bright side, we are getting stronger.
I mean, true. And we've got a lot of gold.
Dude, we have a lot more gold than we started with.
This will really help with the Brick Brambleberry crime family.
Ah,
This is some
sure.
seed money for you to
Ah.
get us up and going again
Yeah.
for the hostile takeover.
I'm thinking casino.
Your
Also,
mind's always on those
it's
casinos, Tony. But they are very lucrative.
All right. Yes, Dragon Lady.
She hands you the Moonstone key.
Oh God, this is a lot of pressure. Am I gonna hold on to this? Is someone else hold on to this? I'm usually in the back, but I do have the guy. So
I
me
give
and-
the key to my little Quayla.
Okay, good. Good. Love this for you. Love this for all of us.
Closet, not Quayla.
All right. So yeah, first thing in the morning, you guys want to head over to this laboratory?
I guess so.
Observatory.
Cool. That too. Wait, observatory?
Yes.
Oh, that's better. I thought it was a laboratory, and I was like,
Ah.
this is gonna be bad, but let's do it.
Why would there be a laboratory on a dragon island?
I don't know.
Maybe there's a dragon.
Dragon science?
scientist.
Sure.
Love me some dragon science.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys, I assume, are taking a long rest.
Long
Yes,
rest.
yes.
All right. You guys all wait time.
Long rest.
Get a long rest.
I do not get more. Breeze? No, Featherfall. Dope.
Alright.
All righty then.
When you wake, actually, I'm gonna make Atmos have a dream.
Ooh.
In your dream, Atmos,
Yeah.
you are once again on the deck of the ship that brought you here. And you see Stormwreck Isle shrouded in darkness. As you sail closer, the darkness breaks, and a dazzling ray of sunlight shines down over the island. A gentle plume of white smoke rises up from the island as the darkness is driven away. Then the darkness and smoke are gone. The light swells to enfold you, and you feel well.
Dope.
When you wake in the morning, the fog on the northern side of the island has lifted, and the shipwreck of the Compass Rose is gone.
Guys, if this whole crime family thing doesn't work, I think we have a future in magical, I guess, debris removal.
Nah, that
You
sounds
want
boring.
us to be garbage men?
I mean,
Yeah, we like janitors.
I
Also-
think this was
Magical
a one-off
janitors?
thing.
also, I would say sanitation is incredibly lucrative.
I was gonna say it's very.
I
difficult
mean,
job.
it'll make a good front for our more,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
let's
about.
say, seedy operations.
If
My
we-
bugs are great at removing debris.
If we need to make some things or people disappear,
I mean, that's already within my skill set, but
yeah. So I think just keep an eye out, or an ear out, or a brain out. Keep something out. Keep something out. Not everything's in.
Something should stay in them.
yeah, maybe keep certain things in.
Oh, like feelings and emotions and desires and all that stuff. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So,
Sure, buddy.
away! And then I mount up on my
It's actually incredibly
steel
unhealthy.
defender.
We'll talk about
All
it.
right. So how did you guys want to get to the observatory? This is on the southern side of the island.
Oh, how far of a hike is it if we hike?
So you have multiple options. You could choose to go along the coast, overland, or by boat. By boat, it is about 5 miles, and it'll take you about 3 hours and 20 minutes. along the coast. It's a little easier than rowing. It's a 6-mile trip. It takes 2 hours at a normal walking pace. Or overland, you can go. It's about a 3.5-mile trip, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes. It's difficult terrain, but it's fastest and most direct. What would you prefer to do?
I feel like we should take the coast.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
was thinking the coast
Same.
as well.
Cool. Coast.
Okay,
Unanimous.
Love this.
there you go.
We're gonna coast.
So, clambering over the rocks, the rocky ground of Stormwreck Isle, you spot strange, twisted protrusions of glassy crystal jutting from the earth. The vegetation in this area bears reddish branching scars that form similar shapes. Suddenly, you hear a screeching roar and notice a winged, glittering blue shape swooping overhead.
Dope.
Caca!
Don't. Glittering blue shape.
I just wanted to go caca.
Why?
That's Celine.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why?
I didn't do it in character voice, so it didn't happen.
Was this how we're going to do this from now on?
Why are we? Why?
100%. Okay. Noted. Anything spoken in character voice is being said in game.
Oh no!
This is for you,
You did
Celine.
this, Ian.
Unless I'm doing this, because I've established that I'm talking in my head to
You
Stanley.
haven't once done that.
You haven't done
Because I
that.
have.
Because you've only been talking to Stanley out loud.
Yeah,
we're all
yeah,
here.
yeah,
We all got it.
Yup.
Yeah.
We're all in the same room.
Yeah.
That's how
so-
we're doing it for today, at least.
No. This is a forever. So what happens is, I guess to give you guys, this is just a high-level overview without diving too much into it to give you an idea. You guys are approaching from the land here. So you can see this is the observatory. It's kind of out here in the water here. Just give you a high-level idea of what things look like.
Cool.
So, but yeah, you see this figure, this blue figure fly overhead. And it seems to rest on a rocky spire off the coast. And then kind of disappears amongst the ruins. And yeah, you are currently kind of on that landmass to the west of the tower itself, observatory, and you are surrounded by these sort of crystalline vegetation. Glassy protrusions, or glassy crystal jutting from the earth, I should say.
I'm gonna inspect one of those formations.
Sure, make me a nature check.
For 16.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a phenomenon around lightning strikes.
Oh, okay.
So either the lightning breath of a blue or bronze dragon.
Cool. Lightning breath.
Ah.
Or lightning.
So
Definitely one of
I
the two.
guess that sparkly blue thing is this storm, what's it or who's it we've been hearing so much
Oh,
about.
the spark plug.
Yeah. The spark grinder.
The spark percolator.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a spark humidifier.
The spark dehumidifier.
Found it.
Found it.
So yeah, either Aiden or that blue guy who we saw earlier did this, because Aiden, as a bronze dragon, also has lightning breath.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah.
But so what's our move?
I think.
Are we trying to talk to them?
I mean, yeah. I can at least the bronze dragon might listen to reason.
Okay. Do you want to send?
But if we can get him on our side, perhaps we can have him help with the blue dragon.
Yeah.
Makes
The
sense
blue
to me.
dragon we saw disappear into ruins, like away from the observatory, or were they?
No,
was
on
it
the far
on
side,
the far side?
Of
Okay.
the observatory, yeah.
And we can only assume that Aiden is in there
Somewhere,
somewhere.
maybe.
Yeah, honestly, my game plan was going to be to follow Brooke's lead, and then when Tony started hitting stuff, to join in on the hitting stuff.
Do you want to send your ghosty guy? Go see if we can do a quick.
No, because now he lives inside of my map.
And he can't get out.
My guy can turn invisible and do a quick.
Oh, you do it.
Yeah.
I swapped out that invocation because I
Uh,
have limited invocation or
He got
Gotcha,
your
gotcha,
centipede
gotcha,
I have
or
limited
toad.
infusion, so
I forgot for a minute that you had Find Familiar. Definitely use that. Because if it's an observatory, does it have like a glass ceiling?
It does not have a glass ceiling, no.
Oh, okay. Are there windows or like areas where we can see inside?
So,
They're little.
where you guys are,
around.
a broken and overgrown path winds to the edge of the cliff. The overlook is marked by 2 marble statues veined with gold, each carved with the shape of a dragon, with its mouth open in a silent roar. And then there is a 35-foot space between where you stand and the other side of the actual observatory itself, where you can see there are 2 more of those statues on the far side. But it is basically just a drop down to the water.
That ain't no problem.
For you. You will also notice at the base of each statue is a small hexagonal indentation about 1 inch wide and 2 inches deep, perfectly sized to accommodate the moonstone key.
Rick's already
Right.
across.
Your dude's the one with the key.
Yeah, I never said I took the dude with me.
Oh, I assumed. Right.
I can't carry him. Well, I probably could, but. Alright, the dude
Well,
uses
the
the
closet.
key.
He is the key.
Okay, when he inserts the key into one of those, magical light sparks to life in both statues' open mouths, and a shimmering bridge made of iridescent magical energy extends across, forming a bridge to the observatory proper.
Nice.
This is better.
This is
I can do this.
When I reunite with my closet, I give him a little high five.
Cool. Mount up. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, on the other
Same
side,
amount up. Let's go.
broken stone lines this plaza. Fragments of elegant statues, once magnificent pillars and shining marble walls. At the center, a tall sculpture of rusted planets and gilded stars spins idly in a jerky mimicry of celestial motion. A gargled screech suddenly rises from across the plaza. A half-dozen bat-like creatures are swarming around 2 winged kobolds with blue paint smeared across their long snouts. The kobolds are fighting fiercely, but they seem close to being overwhelmed. There are 2 winged kobolds, again, with the blue paint smeared on their face, and there are 8 sturges swarming them currently.
Oh, those are probably the jerk siblings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those toes.
Yeah.
You want to try and,
We should.
She was really nice. I would like to try and kill those Sturges and tell her brothers to stop being doofuses.
I mean,
Yeah.
worst comes to worst, we just kill them too.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what
Sturgis
it is.
first, though. Sturgis first.
Sturges first.
We must.
All right.
Okay.
Bug on bug violence.
I guess a roll for initiative.
My initiative is terrible today.
6.
11.
21.
Nice.
10.
Then Sturgis. Brooke, you are up first.
Alright.
There are 8 of these Sturge creatures here. What would you like to do?
Just gonna do the usual
That's
Eldritch Blast.
Good move.
a
Good
solid
move. Good move.
Good move.
All right.
I love it.
Go ahead.
And that's an at 20.
Well,
Woo!
that will succeed and deal double damage.
Crit.
So do I add the +5 to both?
No, you'll roll the dice twice and then add the 5 after.
Okay.
Effect.
Oh, yeah. I got Featherfall.
Nice. That just comes to 10 anyway.
Well, it only has 2 hit points, so
Oh,
you
okay.
splatter
Woo!
this thing in a fantastic blood spray.
Alright. Now my tiny fiend.
Yeah.
So he is gonna run up and claw one of them, I guess.
Sure. Can he hit him? We shall see.
Let's see.
Dun dun dun.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh, yes. I don't know if he can roll less than 2 damage, but...
No, he can't. It's 1d4 plus 3, so...
Alright. So,
He's
yeah.
with-
That's 2 down.
How many that you said there was? How many total?
There are 6 now.
How many? If I were to hit one, how many would be 5 feet within, like, near that one? How many could I hit?
A bunch.
Cool. I'm going to bonus action Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot and hope for the best.
Okay, shoot your 1. We'll start there.
15.
To hit, that'll hit.
Okay, cool. So I have you, and then my swarm of bugs will follow my arrow with its hail of thorns.
Alright.
So that's an extra D6, and then they need to make
They have 2 hit points.
Oh,
You will kill it
I'm
immediately.
gonna kill it. I want to roll my damage.
That's fine.
It's like 20.
Great. It did so much damage.
Crushing it.
Now here, roll your hand.
So I hit that one. That one's dead.
Yes, there are 5 left.
So anyone that is within 5 feet of it needs to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay, they made saving throws. Now roll your damage. So you need to see, because you could still roll a 1 and not kill these
Exactly. I rolled a 4.
things. Okay, they're all dead.
Yay!
Good job, team.
And the kobolds take some
Ghostly
damage.
bugs come back to me. Little high fives.
When they're not dead, they have a little more hit points than that. So the kobolds are also damaged, but
They're alive.
um,
And she'll be like, hey, go back to your sister. She's really nice and she builds cool stuff. Be cool. That guy sucks. Be cool. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be putting myself out there telling other people how to live their lives. I'm barely holding my shit together. This was a lot. This is all in Draconic. So I think only Brooke, I don't know if you guys speak Draconic, but like Brooke can definitely hear and understand me. You just hear me making growling noises and weird harsh consonants very quickly.
Wait, have we crossed the light bridge?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I do.
Cool.
They're like, oh man,
Hi.
thanks for helping. Those suck.
Yeah.
Those things.
Yeah, quite
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Are they
That
talking in
is-
Draconic?
I guess he started talking in Draconic, so
Okay.
we'll say that they're keeping it in Draconic, I guess.
They do.
Yeah. Yeah, they're messed
Hold
up.
on.
They messed
What are
up.
you talking about?
Our sister's wings, we totally left
I
her
don't
for
know.
dead and just
Dragon
went
stuff.
away because
Yeah,
those
probably.
things were attacking
You
her
know.
and screwed up her wings. So we came over here, and then we found like Spark Render. Awesome move. Just pledged our loyalty to him. Things are great.
Are they though?
They're pretty great.
Are they though?
Yeah, we work for a dragon.
Alright, but what are the benefits of this operation?
We work for a dragon,
Do you
and
get-
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
But
Did you hear what I said? We work for a dragon,
yeah,
That's like the
I
coolest
work
thing.
for me, buddy. That's the coolest thing.
but you're not a dragon, are you?
No, I'm a fairy. They're
so-
way cooler.
So have you seen that lady who lives at the library at that place where your sister lives? You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Wait, which part? Any of it?
None of that. We don't know about her.
Oh, we met a bigger and more powerful dragon than Sparkrender.
Says you. I don't even know you.
But we did just save your life.
Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
cool.
if we wanted to do.
Do you want to meet Spark Render? He's awesome.
Where is point over to yonder
It's just like
sparkly thing?
no. There's like there's ways you gotta go through some pathways and stuff. He's got like a little thing in the back. Like we can take you. He's awesome.
Is he gonna kill us?
I don't know. I mean, we could vouch for you. You guys seem nice-ish. He don't seem like dragons as much as we do, which is whatever. But like, we'll introduce you. He's awesome. What do you guys say? You want to meet him? You know you want to meet him.
Just give give me 1 second to talk with my associates
And
over
all
here.
of that Twig is just like,
Hey, you know what we could do?
Yeah.
We could go
Just stand
back
there
over.
looking
I guess
tough.
you could too. You have wings. We could go get your key thing, and you could get to that area because there's like you see that there's another set of statues off of this room that leads to like another area with like where there's those statues, but there's only the one key.
Is there something special over there?
You know, it's in that area.
And he's like, there's like a bunch of books and stuff.
Yeah, alright, we'll check that out.
It's like a scholarly thing, whatever. I don't know. Books are dumb.
Question. Is there a young bronze dragon hanging out here recently?
And they're like, maybe. We're not allowed to talk about that, though.
Alright.
You can talk to the boss, though. He'll let you know.
Yeah,
Insight
well-
check. Nat 1.
You're like, wow, these guys are so nice. They're
I'm
really
gonna
good up
do
on
an
the up and
insight
up.
check as
Makes
well.
it a
This is
total
nice.
of a 3.
Yeah, their passive deception is better than that.
Yep, they're on the level.
Alright, how about a 16?
Yeah, I mean, they're not very duplicitous here. They're pretty much, everything they're saying seems to be pretty much on the up and up.
It's what they feel.
That's what they feel. Yeah, they're not.
Alright, well, we'll check out your library over there, and we'll get back to you on the whole meeting your boss thing. Just give
Okay.
us a couple moments.
Yeah, so they'll go get the key and bring it back to you guys.
Dope. Thanks.
So while they're doing that, the statue in the middle of the room, this sculpture, it's kind of like an orrery, right, with like all of the depicts basically the world of the Forgotten Realms, Toril, and you can see its moon, sun, 7 other planets, as well as a comet, and they're trying to like, it's kind of herky jerky because it's not really, it's clearly pretty broken. You can make me an Arcana check, I guess.
Dope. I was, 24.
Okay, yeah, you can see that based on this, it seems like the comet is going to come pretty close to the main planet relatively soon.
Oh, okay.
And you would know, I guess, with your Arcana, that this comet likely is the King Killer Star comet.
Oh. I get. I think this is the King Killer Star Comet. And I think it's going to be here, like, soon.
Yeah.
Refresh my
What does that
memory.
mean?
What's that? What is that?
I mean, it's a comet.
It's a comet. It's what it's called, King Killer.
And, you know, I mean, people may, with any kind of celestial thing, people sometimes believe that that may be the right time to make sort of big moves of power or things of that nature. Whether there's truth to that or not, you don't know.
Yeah, okay.
But, like, if you're going to hold some kind of ritual or do some sort of fancy something, like the presence of a celestial body nearing by that only happens so often is probably a, you know, what... There could be,
Auspicious.
yeah, there could be truth to it. There could not be. You're not really sure.
It's just a thing that people are like, oh, now the King Killer's here, we should, like, power, king, kill. You know, things like that.
So should I kill this comet?
No. The
Yeah,
comet,
kick it back into
Tony,
space.
something.
like, he could. It's not here, though.
You
But
can't
when it does
kick
come
comet, Tony.
Don't let that negativity bring you down, Tony.
I
Chase your
mean,
dreams.
Look, I fully support Tony in all his endeavors, but
You
number
know,
one, he'd have to go into space. Number two,
Don't have wings.
I
Can't get
was always told to shoot for the stars.
you know what, Tony? You keep shooting.
You know, no would be proud.
So they come back and they hand you the key,
Mhm.
and they say, "All right, here's the key. Let us know if you want to meet the boss. We got to get back to working on the effigies that we're working on."
Ooh, it's the effigy of.
And you can see they're like, ugh. They're like swelling with pride. They're like, "Oh, we'll show you. Come over here."
All right.
Are they all
So-
continuing to converse in Draconic?
When they came back, I switched to common.
And they switch into common.
Okay, cool,
seamlessly.
cool.
Yeah, so they there are basically crudely sculpted chunks of rubble that look vaguely draconic in shape, splashed. Each one is splashed with a different color paint. and you can see that they are in the process of arranging them around this metal kind of like sculpture here in the middle. And each effigy has a name of a dragon kind of etched into it, and they each have associated color splashes. One is, oh boy, Astalagan, that's a bronze paint. Clisivar, that's a gold one. Eldenamir is a blue one. Shareth is a red one. And Toradir is a brass one. And they're like, yeah, we made these.
Quite the art project,
can you
boys.
just go through the color real fast for Eldenamir?
Blue
And then Shareth?
is red.
And then how many were there total?
5.
And I think I have bronze, gold, blue, red, brass.
Correct.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, the boss told us we need to get these set up. And they're an important part of his plan. And he trusted us to make these. So we did. And now we got them arranged in the final formation for the boss's plan.
Yeah,
Well,
his trust is well placed. Let me tell you, this is masterful work.
Impeccable work.
We know.
Did the boss tell you the names to write on these?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the colors and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah. Did he tell you what they mean?
Yeah.
Where'd you get the paint?
Dope.
Like berries and stuff.
You got gold paint from berries?
We're very talented.
I
No, it's melted down gold, but whatever. So like, don't. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's gold. I wanted this.
What are you doing? You don't mess with someone's work.
You're right. That's on me. I'm sorry.
Have you no respect for art?
Have you no respect
You're right.
for art? Or
I'm not around people a lot.
Yeah,
I
these
don't
guys
know-
put a
I don't
lot of
know
work into
customs
these
very
things.
well.
Thank you for it.
Let me ask, as an art appreciator, I'd like to know the meaning behind a piece
Sure,
as
yeah,
magnificent
of course.
as
We
this.
would love to tell you all of the things that you want to know. What do you want to know?
What is with the formation? Why are they in this circle around this picker?
Oh, because the boss told us to.
Great.
Okay.
But it
Okay.
created vision.
Yeah, the boss told us to.
That's it.
vision.
That's the whole meaning.
Yeah, he said, make these look like dragons, so we did. And then he said, paint them these colors, so we did. And he said, write these names on them, so we did. And then he said, put them around this thing. And that's what we just did.
When's this?
Dude.
When's this comet thing coming?
Soon.
Oh, okay.
Dope.
Yeah.
Do you had you ever heard any of these names before? I mean, everybody
He
knows.
told them us, so we wrote them down.
Well, yeah, but before that, because everyone knows Sheriff.
Not
Sheriff.
me. No.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Sheriff.
let's go to the library tower.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right.
Thanks for
Yeah,
sharing
you
your
boys
art.
keep working.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
get
we
back
gotta-
to you when we decide to
Yeah,
meet your
you
boss.
let us know.
Is it like done? Did you complete it?
We're finishing touches.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys can activate the bridge.
So it seems like they have no information, and I feel like if we wanted more information, the library is probably a better place to get it than through them.
No, I
feel
agree
like-
completely.
Yeah,
they are
these two
dunces.
I feel
stooges
like
got
my boss is
nothing.
Gonna do some sort of a ritual to bring these to life and devour the world.
Probably not, because only 2 of them are chromatic dragons. The rest are good guy dragons.
Yeah.
There's probably something a little bit more sinister about it.
Maybe he's trying to spark the
Oh!
war again. His
Can I
name
do?
is Spark.
Can I do a quick history check to hear, because we heard the name Sharveth.
Shareth.
I was very close. So I want to know if any of these other dragon names are like famous historical contemporary.
What do we know about these dragons?
Yes. So that's only a 16 for my history check.
No, nothing that would be. No, they're not like big names, and you'd never heard of Shareth before the conversation.
Before today?
Yeah,
Okay.
before Elinara told you about it.
I want to do an investigation around the library and see if I can find anything like.
Well, let's get to the library first.
All right.
So you put in the key. 22-foot long, glowy bridge.
That was just fun.
The rhythm of the waves below echoes throughout the cramped tower. Part of the floor has crumbled away, dropping off into a chamber below. Amid the rubble, collapsed bookcases jut out at odd angles, and moldering moldering? Moldering? I guess it's a term for something that is undergoing the process of becoming
getting
mold. Moldering books
brain.
are strewn across the floor.
I guess.
I would have gone with mold-ridden books.
No, yeah, molder means to slowly decay
Yeah,
or
yes.
disintegrate.
No, it just- it
Because
doesn't-
of neglect. So it's not mold
Molder.
necessarily.
It's mold.
Molder.
Learning
To
new
say.
Word is
words.
molder.
X-Files.
And who says you
Right?
don't learn
Mulder.
anything from
Learning so
D&D?
Words this week.
All right, so anyway, the moldering books are on the floor.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of stuff, so you were going to make an investigation check, you said?
Yes.
Go ahead.
See if I can find any like relevant quotes to everything that's going on.
Guidance.
Oh, thank you.
Add a 3 to that.
Oh, guidance plus a 3?
No.
Oh,
rolled
that's-
I rolled
okay.
a D4.
Gotcha. He did it.
19.
Makes me feel included.
I gotcha.
Okay.
So that's a
Their
23.
victory is your victory.
Okay. You look around. Most of the books are moldering.
Yeah,
However,
we've established.
Word of the week,
a
guys.
small black journal with an ornate lock remains intact. And you can see, with your check, a small arcane rune engraved above the keyhole on the journal's lock itself.
Atmos, take a look at this. You got that lock picking?
Yeah, I know stuff.
You think that moon key would fit in there?
First, absolutely not.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is do an Arcana check on that rune.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth a shot.
Um, 24.
Okay. Looking at it, it is a simple rune, but you think that to disarm it, you basically just need to scratch off the rune.
Oh, cool. So I do that.
You scratch off the rune.
Investigate for traps.
I think you found the trap was the rune.
But what is...
What if there's more? What if the book's a
more?
mini?
Bait cap.
There's not.
Cool.
So you can get into the lock.
Cool.
Bigger.
Thieves' tools.
Sure.
15, 18, plus 2.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. So yeah, dirty 20.
Inside the journal are star maps and notes on experiments with magic. One passage is underlined near the start of the journal. It reads, in an archaic dialect of Common, "To ye four scholars, point your eyes toward the dragon's light, for it guides your descent into knowledge."
Cool.
Say that one more time.
"To ye four scholars, point your eyes toward the dragon's light, for it guides your descent into knowledge." Also, Brooke, with your investigation check from before, you find a loose brick in the northwestern wall, and you pull it out, and inside is a potion of resistance, potion of lightning resistance,
Oh, that'll come in
and
handy.
10 gold pieces.
Point your eyes, gaze. What was that?
Eyes.
I'm gonna keep the brick.
You
It
keep
might
that
come
brick.
in.
You'll have a brick.
Dragon's light. What was the last? Just the last.
The dragon's light, for it guides your descent into knowledge. There are two other sort of towers connecting off of this. One has a rope bridge that was kind of to the northwest, opposite the mirror to where you just went. And then there is another one off to the side that seems to kind of be taller and more ornate than the rest. With a secondary floor.
You said there was a hole in the floor in this room, though.
I
Could
did.
I possibly kind of like float down and peek in there?
Yeah, it is basically when you were to go down, it's just kind of the lower floor of the sort of the library, so there's nothing really too
Alright.
interesting in here. So yeah, you've got the sort of
More
rope bridge
Wolverine books.
across the
Yeah.
way,
Mhm.
and then you have the sort of more ornate, seemingly the observatory tower proper.
When does the phrase "the dragon's light" does that because you said there were some celestial maps there too? Is that, do I recognize that as some kind of constellation or star or something like that? Something other than
Oh yeah,
like
it's
something
just, like,
celestial related?
making sure I didn't miss anything is to ye four scholars, point your eyes to the dragon.
Toward the dragon's light.
That's good enough. Towards the dragon's light, for it guides your descent into knowledge.
That is a correct interpretation of what I read. You don't, at least currently, don't think of anything specific. I didn't see anything in there that led to like a specific constellation of a kind.
Cool.
So
do you want to try Rope Bridge Tower before we go to the boss tower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
I don't trust the bridge though, so I'm gonna fly.
Cool. Cool.
There's no like light bridge for this one, right?
Is there?
no, there's no. There's a rope bridge and then the observatory tower proper.
I have. If we fall, I got us.
Okay.
You guys are walking back across, and Meek and Min are like, "So, do you guys want to meet the boss?"
Ooh, sorry. Something we found in the library made us want to check over there before we meet the boss.
You want to go see where all the other kobolds sleep?
Oh, is that where all the other kobolds sleep?
Yeah, there's like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 guys in there right now, just like hanging out.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go? Well, we can introduce you.
Ah,
Well,
sure.
yeah, maybe.
I
Yeah,
don't
maybe.
know.
maybe
You guys
is
got
there a guy
any
named
booze?
Aiden?
What?
Do you know someone named Aiden?
We already asked.
No,
I forget
it's
what
no
the answer
different
is.
than when you asked me before.
I forgot what you said before. I forgot the
Yeah,
answer
no,
was.
you can
I
meet
think you guys were talking to me.
Neuro and Snurk and Hev and Erp
Ooh,
and
so nice.
Ekrash, you know.
Yeah,
they're all hanging out
let's
there.
hang with your boys.
Okay. They're not as nice as us. I'll just let you guys know.
Are they gonna try to kill us?
Probably.
Are they not going to
Alright.
introduce us to the boss?
No, we are special. We're like the boss's number 1 and 2 guy. I think we're both number 1. Okay, we're both number 1.
But then is the next guy, is he the number 2 guy? Or
No,
is he
they're
the
just
number
like-
3 guy?
They're just like
Are
other
Marvel Purples
guys.
Right now?
He's Maricar rules, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it skips to 3.
Yeah.
If the top 2 are both 1.
They're like
He's 3.
other guys.
They're just some mooks.
They're not making fine art like us.
Alright, no, that checks out. That
We
checks
are
out.
something.
Not your
Yeah,
vision.
we don't. They didn't give us. He didn't give them the task of making these fine arts and arranging things. He was just like, you guys stay here and beat up people that come in and then try to mess with my stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
You want to meet them though? We'll take you to meet them.
Not particularly.
Yes,
I get
I
social
guess-
anxiety around new people.
So you want to meet the boss then?
Yeah, he's just a
He's like
person.
right up in that really cool tower over there.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right,
Sure.
Let's
Let's
So-
meet this boss
meet
of
your
yours.
boss guidance.
cool. Rays of light dance across the remains of this tower's stained glass dome, making iridescent colors shimmer across the crumbled marble walls. Gilded lines and jeweled inlays form a detailed star map spanning the dusty floor. 4 alabaster statues of scholars stand around the perimeter of the room, their expressions worn with time. Each 10-foot-tall statue is pointing or gesturing in a different direction. Curled in the northeast corner of the tower is a lithe blue dragon. Lightning arcs across his horns and his snout as he slumbers amid a scattered collection of coins and glittering jewels. And they go, "Hey, boss! The guys want to meet you!" And he wakes up immediately.
That's so rude.
So in Draconic, I go, "Ah, so you're the boss. I too am a boss. We've heard very many good things about you."
Okay. Let's see. This is pretty interesting. 'Cause... All right. I want to just see if it has anything specific for. There's a whole section for sneaking, and I was just like, "Nah, it's not too bad. That's dumb." They got boots for to go for sneaking, but we'll just skip over that. And he's just like, "Argh!" And he's waking up, and he's
What
clearly
size is this?
bigger than you.
Most things are.
Exactly my point.
Cool.
But are we talking like bigger than us? Or just like
Probably.
bigger?
Like
than us?
medium size.
Okay.
Like as big as your spider
Oh, okay.
or your panther mech.
Cool.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
That's not terrible. Could be worse.
Yeah. So go ahead and make me a charisma check.
With guidance.
Always roll low when I need.
Oh,
So that's
well, I was gonna say, can your little guy give you the help action?
Only gonna say not at this point.
Okay,
Because
that's
we
fine.
already started the conversation.
It's 15. It's not
Okay, 15 is pretty good. And you can see, like, as he kind of, like, does a little kind of, like, cat, long stretch. And he was starting, you could see that, like, in his mouth as he was kind of snarling and from being awakened abruptly, you could see the sort of lightning and the arcs sort of, in the smell of ozone in the air sort of arc and gather around his mouth. And then he pauses for a second as you approach him. And he says, all right, go on.
Yeah, so we.
And he kind of is like, sort of menacingly, but just sort of like pacing back and forth. Like looking, his head is currently always watching you, but he is kind of pacing with all of the kind of like, sort of intimidating, uncertain nature of like a big cat, like walking back and forth, watching and eyeing all of you as he continues to wait for that.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
So me and my associates here, we came to this island to on vacation, and we've been kind of running around doing all these tasks, and we were sent to come over here and check out this place. So not here to start anything, just here get a lay of the land, figure some stuff out.
All right. Well, clearly you've come to see the spectacle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Obviously. Why else would you be here?
of course, the spectacle.
He says, well, I hope you don't mind waiting a little bit, but I'm not sure how much you know of astronomy, but the King Killer Star approaches.
Oh yeah, we know about that. We're very excited for the King Killer Star.
Good, so you know the amounts of magical energy that will arrive when the star is near.
Oh yeah.
And he says, I am going to use and harness the energy of the star by gathering the names of the 5 great dragons that have died on this island, just like my ancestor tried to years ago. And I will finish the work that he started and harness all of the intense magical strife and energy to empower myself and to use that for my every whim.
Oh.
And I'm so glad you all have come to watch this happen.
Yeah, it sounds like an amazing thing.
I'm sure it will be. I'm excited.
Are they gonna be
See
like
it happen.
fireworks or something?
One could say.
Cool. Cool.
Yes.
Love fireworks.
So, we still got some time before that, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
You okay over there?
That's fine. We're cool. We're cool.
Yeah. Just
Mm-hmm.
relax.
So, we heard there was another dragon poking around this area recently.
You could vent to somebody without having to actually talk.
Go on.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
put that on my head.
Might have been a bronze dragon.
And when you, as you, like, you notice that when you first say that, he stops pacing. His eyebrows furrow a little bit. And then you bring up a bronze dragon. And he says, who told you this?
We've been talking to the kobolds on the island. They just yammer on about everything.
And you can see the sort of tense, the sort of exasperated breathing as he says that. And he says, oh, really? These ones over at the Dragon's Rest, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I see. And they mentioned that a bronze dragon was poking around over here, you say?
Yeah.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Is it now?
It is. I thought we could have been friends. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
We're gonna have to fight him anyway.
No, that was completely in character.
Yeah.
That was Atmos freaking out because we're about to have to fight a dragon.
Yeah.
It's only like a medium dragon. It's the size of my spider. We can take it.
Yeah,
Maybe
only
just
one
fight
or
the
two of us is
confidence
probably gonna die.
Exactly. It's fine.
But that means one or two of us is gonna be be fine.
Exactly, it's fine.
We'll see how the breath weapon goes.
Yeah, and then
Ugh.
whatever happens after that.
Will happen.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Internet, for coming to hang out.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week, where it seems like our party's gonna have a showdown with Sparkrender, the Blue Dragon.
Be
It
sure
does
to-
look like that, doesn't it?
Be sure to check out and follow the Nerd Immersion Plays Instagram for updates on whether or not we are actually playing that week or if we have to cancel due to personal reasons. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, the other thing is I have to figure out, because everybody here is, more powered, probably, definitely more powered than the pre-written characters that were designed for this adventure by a lot.
So we'll be
So I have a couple of theories and options here that I'm looking into. So I have the base stats for Sparkrender as he's written in the book, which is really, as far as I can tell, not much different than the base rules that you get in the game. Some of the other things have unique stat blocks. I believe he is pretty standard. So I'm debating making another version of him and then possibly seeing, we'll see. I may provide an option for next week and say, hey, which version do you want to do? Or we could always be like, hey, do you want to try a harder version? If you beat the lesser version, do you want to try the harder version and see, just to see how it will go?
Oh no, there's another HP bar.
Yeah. He's got whatever those
Hard
mystic
mode rematch.
mystic actions where he heals back up and gets more stuff. So we'll see, because there's a couple of good resources out there that I have that have like dragon building templates to like how to make your dragon specifically unique. So it could be a way to have this be a little more fun, or we'll see. We can give them the option for hard mode or easy mode, or I guess normal mode. Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next week. So we'll see you
Future
then.
tech problem.
Exactly.
Bye, Internet.
Later, nerds.